Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Kelly, and in today's video we are doing another pick a card reading. Today we are connecting with your higher self to get some guidance and predictions about 2022. What do you have in store for 2022? So that is what we're channeling today. Before we begin, please give me a big like down below and subscribe to my channel. I post a new video every Sunday, so I invite you to come join me by adding Kelly Guidance to your self-care Sunday. If you're new to pick a card readings, this is how it works. These are the 4 piles that you choose from. This is pile 1, this is pile 2, this is pile 3, and this is pile 4. Pile number 1 has this beautiful amethyst stone. Pile number 2 has this beautiful citrine stone. Pile number 3 has this beautiful tiger's eye stone. And pile number 4 has this beautiful smoky quartz. I'll give you some time to meditate on the cards and choose the pile that you feel the most drawn to. Please use your intuition when choosing a pile, and if you are drawn to more than one pile, please feel free to watch multiple piles. There may be more than one message in this video for you today. After you're done deciding, scroll down to the description box or the pinned comment and click on the timestamp to skip to your reading. Tarot is an intuitive and insightful way to read the current energies surrounding the situation. If you ever hear something that you do not like in a reading, please don't give up or get discouraged. Remember that you have 100% free will over your life, and you can change the course of direction at any time. My intention with these readings is to help gently guide you to a better path for your mind, heart, and soul. So never get discouraged about what you may hear, because it may end up being the activation you need to change course. With that being said, I'll give you some time to start meditating on the cards. You can close your eyes and hover your hand over the screen to see if you feel any sensations on a certain pile, or you can simply meditate on the cards and choose a card based off of your gut feeling. Hi pile 1, if you chose the amethyst, this is your reading. So let's go ahead and get started. For you, I got Temperance, 7 of Cups, Page of Cups, 5 of Cups, 9 of Cups, and the 9 of Wands. Wow. So for you, my lovely pile number 1s, I'm seeing that you actually have some decisions to make all through 2022 for your best and highest good. I see that you are seeking purpose with the Temperance card coming first. You're really looking for your purpose, and I sense that you've been chasing a lot of different things to try to find that purpose, whether it's relationships or career or how you spend your time, what you're reading, what you're consuming. All of these things feed into your purpose. You have been more in tune with getting to know your purpose lately. I urge you to be patient and have moderation when you are going through your decision-making process. Because with the 7 of Cups, it shows me that you're gonna have a lot of choices to be making in 2022, and there's also going to be a lot of opportunities that present themselves to you. But you're going to need to use your discernment to figure out which of these options are fantasy and which of these options are feasible reality. What can you actually chase? Because this pile definitely seems like my go-getters. You guys seem like you're the ones that have your hands in a bunch of different things. We do have Temperance here, so you could be a Sagittarius. You don't have to be, but what do we know about Sagittarius? Sagittarius is everywhere. They love to explore. They love to expand their philosophies. They love to expand their minds. Exploring and learning more makes a Sagittarius feel safe. So I see that you guys have this energy within you, and in 2022 you're going to be exploring a lot. With the Page of Cups, I see that you're gonna have not only practical opportunities coming into your life that will bring you abundance, but creative opportunities as well. The Page of Cups gives us intuitive messages about where we should go and what we should be doing. The Cups is connected to emotions, and you have mostly Cups here. So I see that you are very in tune with your emotions. You're highly, highly powerful. I see that because you picked the Amethyst. The Amethyst talks about spiritual healing, wisdom, grounding, calmness, psychic abilities, healing powers, intuition, third eye awakening. It reduces negative influences that may be hanging around us. It balances our emotions. It's a stone of courage and decision making. So I just feel like you have a lot of options coming to you. I see that you can even have many, many suitors coming to you if you are single in 2022. Your higher selves are encouraging you to stay optimistic throughout 2022, because with the Five of Cups, this does talk about disappointments and pessimism. I'm seeing that you are overwhelmed a little bit with the choices that you have in 2022 because they're coming at you hot and heavy and fast. But if you are able to keep your composure throughout 2022 and do not regret any of the choices that you've made, even if you make a choice that didn't really pan out the way you wanted it to, pile number one, it is not a failure. It is just a lesson. Okay, so your higher selves are encouraging you to please keep going, even in times of doubt, even in times of fear, even in times of fluctuations. I really am urging you to be flexible throughout 2022 because it's going to help you reach all the goals that you want, whether this is money, whether this is career, whether this is relationship, whether this is travel or finding a new home, whatever it is. Even expanding your mind and learning new skills, you must remain adaptable and flexible throughout 2022. When we're searching for our purpose and we're searching for meaning in life, we have to try a lot of different things. And your higher selves are telling you that in 2022, a big sign of what is going to be your purpose is what makes you feel the most at home, what makes you feel the most in flow. So is there an activity or a person or a place that makes you feel amazing? Is there any type of person or place or thing or activity that makes you feel like hours and hours are passing by? So what gets you in a flow state? When you look at the clock and it says 5 hours has passed, but you felt like it was only 5 minutes. Anything that makes you feel that way is your purpose. We all want to make our purpose this big, huge thing that almost seems untouchable. It seems godly. It seems like it's out of our reach. That's the way that we illustrate and depict purpose in this day and age. But the true purpose of your life is whatever makes you feel good, whatever feels in alignment to your soul. With the Nine of Cups, I see that you have huge contentment, satisfaction, and gratitudes coming into your life. It's basically going to feel like a wish come true. But because it's next to the Five of Cups, that's why I had to give you that message of just staying resilient, staying flexible, remaining adaptable throughout all of your search for meaning and purpose. I want to refer to the Temperance card here. Do you see how the Temperance is holding a moon and the sun? The sun is our vitality, our personality, what light we put out into the world. And our moon is our moods, our emotions, our inner world. So Temperance is handling these two things very well. Do you see in the top of the image, they have this angelic-like background. They are basically a higher being. But in the bottom of the image, you can see that they are in like a field, or it looks like some place where it's a sunset. So that reminds me of just some earthly place. So another message that I'm getting with the Temperance card is, yes, you can rely on your spirituality throughout 2022, but we should not rely on spirituality to answer all of our questions in 2022. When you're having a moment of feeling lost and feeling disappointed or feeling pessimistic, it is not in your best interest to turn to your guides and try to get them to give you an answer. You can turn to your intuition and your guides for some guidance, but they will never give you the answer. They will never tell you this is what you're supposed to do or this is what you're supposed to do. They could tell you that this is not a good path for you or it is a good path for you. They could gently guide you through life. But honestly, Spirit is saying that it would be a little bit lazy and beneath you, because we know how hardworking you are, to just rely on somebody else to give you the answers. You don't do that in any aspects of your life, and you definitely shouldn't do it in 2022. Remain grounded in 2022 and spiritually connected to your guides as well, because they can guide you, but they need you to be the one that takes the guidance that they give you and turn it into inspired action. And then with the Nine of Wands, what I'm getting from this is that you are really, really resilient. Look at this person here. They have gone through many, many ups and downs, but their head is held up high. They are looking forward and they have faith in their journey. And I see that this is you, pile number one. Keep having faith in your journey. Please keep being persistent and courageous, because I know that you are. Your faith will be tested in 2022, but the reason why is because the universe, spirit, your guides, whoever you're relying on, they want to see if you're going to be persistent enough. Are you resilient enough for your purpose? Because you know what? I'm sensing that some of you are the chosen ones. This means that you might be spiritual teachers, you might be spiritual gurus, you might be astrologers, or you might be into the spiritual or healing arts. Definitely, definitely. And what I mean by the chosen one is, if you are the chosen one and you're looking for your purpose right now, it's not going to be easy, because they need to test you. The universe needs to test you to build your resilience, to build your courage, to test your faith. But this is not to punish you. This is not to take you down in any way. This is to build you up. This is actually to direct you on your path even further. You might have times where you feel like you're so off track, you feel like you're so off path, but the truth is, you are just where you need to be. We cannot have light without dark, and we cannot have dark without light. So what I'm saying is, in your moments of darkness, don't forget about all your moments of light, and remember that it is a temporary moment. Without these moments of darkness, you cannot appreciate how beautiful the moments of light are. So overall, my beautiful pile number ones, I see that you have a lot of options coming to you in 2022. This is going to be your year, whether it's love, career, purpose, whatever you're chasing in 2022, there's going to be opportunities presenting themselves to you left and right. So just make sure that you're using your discernment, like I said, to discern what is fantasy and what is feasible, okay? Because in the Seven of Cups, some of these cups are filled with things that are dangerous for us, things that are here that will illusion us into thinking the wrong thing. I know that you're highly, highly intuitive, so make sure you're using your logical mind in 2022 as well as your intuitive gut feelings all through 2022 to guide you to the best and highest path for yourself. And remember, your guides are always here and looking out for your highest and best good. So let's go ahead and move on to the oracle cards that I got for you. This pile, I tried to get a few cards, but a bunch of cards just wanted to pop out, and I was like, you know, I gotta take them all. So for you, pile number one, we're getting courage. Wow. We're getting flexibility. What did I say? We are getting fulfillment. Wow. And of course, we're getting new beginnings as well. So for you, my beautiful pile number ones, like I said, you need to be courageous all throughout 2022 to make your dreams come true. And I know that you can make your dreams come true because I'm sensing a highly fiery, highly intuitive energy with you. I don't know if you have a lot of fire and water in your chart, but that's what I'm sensing. I see that you're really able to balance that passion with that emotion. You have highly, highly passionate emotions and courage. You might be a Leo or prominent Leo energy in your chart. Make sure you're tapping into your strength and your courage throughout 2022 because it is going to take a lot. But at the end of it, you're going to be so proud of yourself. I already see what's coming for you and I am so proud of you. I know that you can do this. If there is anybody that you can lean on in 2022, don't be scared to do that because I sense that my beautiful pile ones are the type that's like, no, I got it. Nope, I don't need no help. I got it. But we need to tap into our divine feminine aspects. Even if you don't define yourself as female, you still have divine femininity inside you, and it is the feminine trait to receive. So why am I bringing this up? I'm bringing this up because you are balancing a lot in your life and a lot of options are going to come at you. And if you continue to hold on to all of your options and not share them with anyone and not ask for any support and advice that you need, you're going to struggle unnecessarily when you could just let your guard down, rely on the people that you trust the most, and receive with an open heart, receive with gratitude. And then flexibility. Didn't I say flexibility and remaining adaptable in 2022? So I see that this card is coming up for you, my lovely pile number ones, because you are going to see so many more options than you have in previous years. If you have been praying for something, if you have been working towards something, if you have been manifesting something, these things are going to start coming in. Like, I'm telling you, it's going to roll in and you're going to be like, holy crap, I don't even know what to do because I have about 10 to 15 things on my plate right now and I need to be able to remain flexible to be able to handle all of these things. With the flexibility card too, if there is moments, and I'm sensing that there will be, in 2022 when certain things are not going your way, even the little things, let's say that you're ordering something and you want it in the color blue, but for some reason they sent you a green one. I know that's small. I urge you to remain flexible. Is it going to take you more time, more effort to try to contact that company or wherever you bought it from to change the color? Or is it going to be better and easier for you to move on with your life, take the green color and just move on with your project if it still fits? I know that is a really, really random message and may not apply to any of you in 2022, but that's what I mean. These little things, it is not the time to let them get in your way. And also be wary. I'm sensing that people around you may be jealous of all these opportunities coming into your life, but they don't understand how hard you've worked behind the scenes. They don't understand how much time that you've put into your dreams. They don't understand the work that you've been doing on yourself. They don't understand the shadow work that you have accomplished. They don't understand every single thing that you have been resilient in to get to where you are. So of course there's going to be envy. Of course there's going to be jealousy from other people, because why not? First of all, you're super, super hot. I can sense that my pile number ones are very, very attractive with this little peach coming right here. And you're having a lot of opportunities come into your life. So why wouldn't people be envious? You have it all. You seem like the it girl or the it guy in 2022. What I am getting out of this with the line, I did not even see that tiger here. But now this quote is coming up into my mind. A lion never loses sleep over the opinions of sheep. Okay, and what does this mean? People are going to try to tear you down. People are going to try to make you doubt your path. People are going to try to make you doubt your purpose in 2022, but don't give a fuck about them. They're probably not doing as much in their lives and they're jealous of you because you have put in the hours, you have put in the work, you have put in the time to get to where you are, and they have not. It is sad because we want to inspire people through our actions, but some people just get offended. Some people just get discouraged when they see others succeeding. But the truth is, any success that you see anybody else having is your own success. It is your higher self trying to guide you in the way of seeing that all this abundance is possible. All this success is possible. It does exist in the world. It is not impossible. A lot of people think success is impossible or things are too hard, but they are not putting in the work. They're letting the fear hold them back. But I'm seeing that in 2022, you are not letting the fear hold you back. And I just saw 333 on the clock. So if you have been seeing that a lot, this is your spirit guide confirming my message and saying that you need to remain resilient and strong in 2022. And then when we move on to fulfillment, this is what I was talking about. I sensed that you guys were chasing something very, very heavily. You were chasing purpose or you were chasing fulfillment in some way. And look, you will be getting fulfillment in 2022, but you have to remain positive. You have to be the lion. You do not care about the sheep. You do not care about anybody's opinion. Some of my beautiful pile number ones might be Capricorn. I know there's nothing on the cards that show Capricorn, but the reason why I'm thinking about Capricorn is the sea goat, okay? Capricorn cannot care about praise or hate. Capricorn needs to have a laser focus on what they're doing, on where they're going. They cannot care about what people are doing or saying behind their back because they need to just keep going. So that's what I'm seeing for you in 2022. Tap into your Capricorn energy wherever it is in your chart. Or if you have any Capricorn friends, lean on them because they're going to be the people that show you resilience in 2022. And finally, with new beginnings, like I said, you are going to have a lot of opportunities, a lot of choices in 2022. So one of them is going to hit. One of them is going to be your cash cow. So what do I mean by cash cow? Let's say a company has a bunch of different products, like 10 to 15 products. Things that they're trying to boost, trying to do. Compare that to your opportunities that you're going to get in 2022. All of these 10 to 15 products that the company has are not all going to be super, super profitable or super, super meaningful. It's about 1 to 3 products that really make most of their money, that are their cash cows. What I'm seeing for you, my beautiful pile number ones, is as you're trying these different things, as you're trying different hobbies, different passions, different purposes, in 2022, if you remain positive and you remain strong and resilient in yourself like I know you can, then there's going to be something that hits. There's going to be something that you do that just hits, takes off. You deserve all the success that is coming to you. And I see a lot of success coming to you, pile number one. So before I go ahead and pull some more oracle cards, I'm going to roll my beautiful astro dice and see what messages Spirit has for you. Higher self of pile number one, what messages do you have for 2022? Guidance for 2022. All right, over here I'm getting Gemini, I'm getting Mars, and I'm getting the 6th house. Guys, what did I say? What did I say? Mars is our planet of ambition and drive. And Gemini, if you guys have watched my air signs video, Gemini's got their hands in everything. They got a bunch of friends. They network all over the place. They have a ton of different hobbies, okay? They have everything. And 6s are daily routines. Work, it could be hidden enemies as well, which really makes sense in your reading. Remember I said there's going to be people that are jealous. So Mars in Gemini in the 6th house means that you're just going to have a whole bunch of different options, different choices, different things in your daily life that you're trying to balance and handle. You're going to have a lot of different hobbies that you're taking care of on a daily basis. There's going to be a lot of different things that you're just dipping your toes in 2022, and one of them is going to hit. So just keep going. Don't let analysis paralysis get to you. Don't let information overload get to you. Don't let the doubt of others get to you. Don't let the opinions of sheep get to you in 2022. Okay, my pile number ones? I see that you have a lot of intelligence because you know what? Gemini is also the teacher. And to teach, you must be able to learn. So I see that you're highly, highly intelligent. You're able to pick things up very, very fast. This is another reason why people are so jealous of you, because they're like, it took me X amount of time to learn this subject or this thing, and you picked it up in a day. So how is that possible? You basically mastered it in half the time that I did. So people are going to be jealous of that because they want to be efficient like you. But not everyone can be as efficient as you, my beautiful pile number ones. You are efficient. You are effective. You are successful. This is what I'm seeing for you, pile number one. All right, so let's go ahead and pull some oracle cards. So I'm going to pull from the Shine Your Light Oracle to see what messages that we have for... Okay. All right, higher self. All right. So we're getting keep your thoughts positive. What did I say? What did I say? We are also getting set your intentions with heart and soul. Beautiful. What did I say, my lovely pile number ones? Keeping your thoughts positive throughout 2022. It's not going to be easy sometimes because we're going to have some days. And I'm not telling you that you're not allowed to have a bad day. Of course you're allowed to have a bad day. But in that day, are you going to let one small thing ruin your entire day? Or are you going to have a moment where somebody maybe said something to you or something didn't go your way, and then you take the time and meditate? Take the time and journal it out right after it happens so you could release some of that heavy emotion and then move on with your day. If you need an attitude adjustment, go ahead and just put your headphones on. Put on your favorite music. Make yourself a little playlist. Actually, you know what? Right after this video, I want you to make a 2022 playlist. Put all the songs that make you feel like a badass bitch in that playlist. Put all the songs that make you feel powerful in that playlist. Put all the songs that make you feel rich, abundant in that playlist, okay? Whatever songs that you like, go ahead and put it in that playlist. Because you know what? You guys, when I need an attitude adjustment, I have a playlist called Let's Go. You know, and that playlist gets me really, really hyped up. So that playlist is my saving grace throughout the hard times. And I want you to have a playlist like that if you don't already. And then with the set your intentions with heart and soul, you are deeply, deeply looking for purpose. So when you're embarking on new passions, new activities, new opportunities, make sure when you're going into it, you're setting the intention with your heart and soul. So for example, if your intention is to reach as many people as possible so that you can help them with your talents, then you would set that intention before going into the project. So for some of you, I see that you're artists, you're musicians, you're lovers, you're peacemakers, you're healers, right? So You deeply, deeply want to touch the heart of others. I see that for you, pile number 1. So let's say that you're going to start a new thing. Maybe you're even going to be a tarot reader or astrologer. So before you start learning astrology and tarot or putting up your first video, go ahead and put that intention in your video or in your assignment or in your project, saying that I am doing this for the highest good of others. I am doing this with the intention of X, Y, and Z, whatever it is for you, pile number 1s. Speaking your intentions out loud is also very, very important. And if you haven't already, make sure that you're meditating on your intentions as well. Imagine a beautiful white light or a beautiful golden light surrounding you and your projects when you're about to begin or after you have finished, whatever works the best for you. Me personally, I like to meditate before going to bed because I feel like I'm kind of sleepy. I'm almost in that trance-like state already. So combining my sleepiness with the meditation right before bed gives me prophetic dreams. So I'm sensing that some of my beautiful pile number 1s also have prophetic dreams. Some of you are highly, highly psychic. Some of you are very, very powerful. Some of you are green witches, so white witches. So we need to use our powers for the highest and best good of other people. How can you serve other people? Because I sense that my pile number 1s really do want to serve other people, really do care about humanity, really have big, big hearts. My pile number 1s are beautiful, beautiful, accomplished people and will be getting everything that they deserve in 2022. So let's go ahead and pull more cards. Here's the wisdom of the Oracle deck. Higher self of pile number 1. Any messages? All right, we're here. So we're getting deep knowing. So the deep knowing card also has a 43. So 7 might be important for you. You might be seeing 777, or 7 is also the house of partnerships and one-on-one relationships in astrology. So partnerships and one-on-one relationships might be very important for you in 2022. Oh my gosh, there's 2 moons and an owl in this card. So this deep knowing card, this means that you have a deep knowing that you're meant to be here for something greater. Remember when I said my beautiful pile number 1s may be the chosen ones? So that's what I'm saying. If that resonated with you on any level, if you felt connected to the term chosen one, this is your sign. This is your deep knowing that you are meant to be on this earth at this time for something great. And let me tell you something. We are in a time where we have never seen before. We are shifting from the 3D to the 5D. And if you haven't heard of this, basically we're just getting on a higher level of consciousness, of love, of harmony, of peace, of acceptance, of unity. We have been in a time of extreme polarity lately. We have been in a time of reckoning lately. But my beautiful pile number 1, see the wrongs in the world and see where they want to change in the world. And you, my beautiful pile number 1s, have a deep knowing that they're meant for something greater in this world. Pile number 1, you are so beautiful. Pile number 1, you are going to achieve every single thing that you want to achieve in 2022. But make sure, above all else, that you keep yourself positive, that you lean on the people that you need the most to get through the harder times, okay? Because it's not going to be all peachy keen. It's not going to be all rainbows and butterflies. But all those hard times, all those struggles, they teach us. They build our character. They make us more resilient. You know what I'm thinking about right now? You know what song I'm thinking about right now? I don't know if you guys like this type of music, but Cardi B, Get Up 10. She's basically talking about getting knocked down 9 times, but getting up 10 times. It doesn't matter how many times I'm knocked down. I'm going to get up again. I'm going to get up again. You're not going to knock me down. You're not going to touch my spirit. There is nothing you can do to touch my spirit. You could hurt my feelings. You might even make me cry. You maybe even physically hurt me. Don't you dare. But if you did, you're never going to touch my spirit. I am untouchable. Okay, so that's the energy that I need my pile number 1s to have all throughout 2022. Also with the deep knowing card, I feel like this is talking about listening to your gut feelings and your intuition. I know that my pile number 1s are highly, highly intuitive. So like I said before, make sure you're listening to your logic throughout 2022, but also your gut feelings and your intuition, because they're going to guide you in the right way, on the right path for you and your highest good. So I'm being called to the book, and the book does talk about intuition, but what is standing out for me is the relationship message, which says, there are occasions when you just know, deep in your heart and soul, that a person is going to play a meaningful role in your life. Someone crosses your path and suddenly, out of the blue, You're connected at a level impossible to describe. That feeling marks a moment in time, etched indelibly onto your soul. Someone has entered your life who will be instrumental in your journey. So pay attention. Two hearts are calling to each other to begin an alchemical process. This is also a sign that your intuition about the person you care about is correct. Trust your heart and lead you now. Magic is about to happen. So I know there was other messages in the book that I did not read, but the relationship message stood out the most to me because, again, the number 7 in astrology is our one-to-one relationships. So I see for some of you it's going to be a relationship on a love level, but there's going to be for some of you a mentor coming into your life in 2022. Please be open to this. And mentors can come in many forms. They could just be a YouTuber or a person online that you watch a lot of their content and they are helping guide you. And you will know this because something about them seems so eerily familiar. Something about them seems like they know you so well, even if you haven't actually had a one-on-one conversation. But some of you, your mentorship is going to be a person that you will directly be working one-on-one with. Regardless, what I'm sensing with this card is just follow your intuition about people, places, and things in 2022 as you're navigating through your purpose and your path. My beautiful pile number 1s, that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. I think that you're going to kill it in 2022. It is going to definitely be your year. Just make sure that you are remaining positive. I believe in you so much, and I can't wait to see the beautiful things that you accomplish in 2022. If you did enjoy this reading, make sure you comment down below which pile you picked and what resonated the most for you. Also give me a big like down below, and if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I post every single Sunday, so go ahead and add Kelly Guidance to your Self-Care Sunday. And remember, always be kind to yourself and others. Until next time, bye pile 1. Hi my beautiful pile 2s. If you chose the Citrine, this is your reading. So let's go ahead and get started. I have the 9 of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the 5 of Pentacles, the 7 of Cups, and the 3 of Pentacles. So for you, my beautiful pile number 2s, I see that you are going to get a lot of abundance, luxury, and financial independence in 2022. But this doesn't come without a lot of hard work. You've probably been planting seeds for years now, and you have been working very hard. But in 2022, your abundance will grow even further. You're going to be completely self-sufficient and financially independent in 2022. The 9 of Pentacles shows me that this person is just so happy and connected with spirit as well. Through your spirituality and your connection with your higher self, you're going to be able to provide a lot of value for a lot of people, which is what is going to bring you a lot of abundance. You're tapping into your talents and your abilities to be able to make people's lives better. When you are providing so much value for other people, you will be rewarded with financial gains. People are going to admire you. They are going to look up to you because they see you as a strong, independent man or woman that you are. And I just saw 222 on the clock. So if you have been seeing 222, this is your confirmation. You are going to be abundant. Claim it in the comments now. And then moving on to the Ace of Wands, this shows me that not only are you going to gain financial independence from the seed that you have planted in the past. So that means in 2020 or 2021, whatever you've been working on in previous years, those are all going to bring you luxury and abundance. But in 2022, you're actually going to get even more opportunities, new opportunities for growth and inspiration. My beautiful pile number 2s are go-getters. My beautiful pile number 2s are the type of people that have a lot on their plate. My beautiful pile number 2s are the ones that are able to handle things with grace. So of course, this is going to attract people that are very interested in my beautiful pile number 2s, which I can see in the Knight of Cups. So usually the Knight of Cups is a romantic. This is a person with charm and beauty and creativity. But I want to warn you, my beautiful pile number 2s, that I see that you're very powerful. You're very attractive. So not only are you going to attract a lot of new opportunities in 2022, but you are going to attract a lot of different suitors. And for some reason, I never want to say things like this, but for some reason in this card, doesn't he look like a fuckboy? I'm just saying, like, he got the roses, he got the little haircut, and he got the little, beard going on. So he kind of just looks like a fuckboy to me. He got the whole picnic, and look at his shoes. It's kind of like tied in a cool way. Like, he just seems like this guy that's very, very attractive and has a lot to offer, but at the same time, I'm getting a little bit of fuckboy vibes. Like, maybe he's only interested in you because of how much you have. So what I'm trying to say is my beautiful pile number 2s are not going to be used in 2022. Hell to the fuck to the no, okay? I want my beautiful pile number 2s to make sure that they are only accepting the people that match their level in 2022. I mean, unless you just want to have some good and fun and have a little picnic with a fuckboy, then go ahead. I mean, I'm not here to stop you. Do what you got to do. But I'm seeing with the 5 of Pentacles next that if we give our time to the wrong boys, to the wrong fuck boys or fuck girls, we don't discriminate here, then you're going to have potentially a 5 of Pentacles moment. Usually this is talking about money, but since it is next to the 7 of Cups and the Knight of Cups, I'm feeling that this is more emotional. You see how she's here and she's sad, but the key to the lock is here. So she's kind of locking herself. So they're tied and bound in this room, but on their own free will, they could leave. If this is a relationship that you are tied in and it's getting in the way of your creativity and your abundance, then this is the time to walk away. This can also mean that you're denying all of the people that are coming into your life because of a fear of fuckboys. For some reason, I was just getting fuckboy, fuckboy, fuckboy in my head, like, right when I saw that card, and I usually don't. The Knight of Cups usually gives me a fun and bubbly feeling, but for some reason in this card, in this feeling, in this reading today, I'm just getting the fact that you guys are going to get a lot of choices, and I'm saying that's going to be a lot of different people coming towards you and offering you their cup as well. It is up to you to make sure that whoever it is, ask yourself, does this person help me become more creative? Does this person help add beauty to my life? Does this person help set fire to my imagination? Does this person help me not only in relationship aspects, but in my life as well? So the quote that is coming up for me right now, or the concept that is coming up for me right now, is a powerful man or woman has a powerful man or woman in their ear behind the scenes. Traditionally, the quote goes, a powerful man has a powerful woman in his ear telling him what to do and where to go, and basically giving him guidance and advice, right? Even though the woman typically is seen as more receptive, more behind the scenes, and doesn't really go out and get things as hard as a man does. So that's where that quote comes from. It's basically saying, do not doubt the power of a strong woman that stands behind or beside a man. So that is what I want for you, my pile number 2s. So whether you are man or a woman, whatever you identify with, are they in your ear giving you mindset coaching basically? Is this person only giving you compliments and taking you out on dates and just doing these little things that anyone can give to you, to be quite honest? Or are they doing all of those things, treating you like a king or a queen that you are, and also making sure that your mind is right? Because with this 5 of Pentacles, your mind is not right. Your mind is not right in this card. And there's always going to be times like that. We all have 5 of Pentacle moments, so don't get me wrong here. I'm not saying that every single day has to be a good day. I mean, that's actually psychologically a disorder. It's called like emotional disorder of the pleasant type or something like that. Of course, it is pleasant, but it's not normal to be happy all the time, and it's considered a disorder. And we throw around the word disorder a lot because there is a lot of mental health issues going on in our society today because we're just putting so much pressure on ourselves. But the reason why I'm bringing this up is because your mental health is connected to your spiritual health, is connected to your physical health, is connected, of course, to your emotional health as well. So mental health needs to be prioritized for every single person, whether it's them or you. It doesn't matter. If this fuckboy character is fucking with your mental health, this is the time to make sure that you're cutting that out. Make sure you stop it in its tracks before it gets too deep. Are they just taking you out on dates, or are they also helping you get your mind right? And by that, what I mean is, if you're having a moment in a day, like let's say something's happening and you can't help yourself, you're letting your emotions get the best of you that day. Are they putting you down even further? Are they saying that you're being way too emotional and that you need to get your shit together and saying all these things and basically making you feel even worse about yourself in the moment? Or are they taking you aside? Are they putting down everything that they have? Like, let's say that you call them while they're at work. Are they actually taking the time out and talking to you and trying to get your mind right? Okay? Because the best relationships are going to check you when you're wrong. The best relationships are going to tell you like it is. A lot of us think that the best relationships means harmony all the time, or peace all the time, or love all the time. And yes, harmony, peace, and love can be present even when they are trying to check you. What do I mean by this? So let's say that you are doing something that is bad for your long-term growth. If the person really loves you, they'll tell you like it is. They'll tell you, hey, this is not in your best interest. I'm seeing 1111. So if you guys have been seeing 1111 or making a wish on a relationship, this is your confirmation that you will get somebody that will get your mind right and also treat you like the king or queen that you are. So again, whoever this Knight of Cups is, fuckboy or not, make sure that you are able to determine if they're a fuckboy or not by if they get your mind right. That is what I'm getting heavily again and again, especially with the Ace of Wands, because the Ace of Wands does talk about inspirations, right? And growth and potential. So we want to make sure that we are tapping in to our growth and potential by only accepting the best and highest for us. And we already touched on the options and choices, but yes, the Seven of Cups does talk about a lot of options, choices, opportunities, but it does also talk about illusions, you guys. So I'm seeing that your financial and abundance and creativity areas of life in 2022 are all good, but it seems like just with these three cards, I'm getting relationship out of them. I'm getting that so many people are going to see your success. So many people are going to see how much you glue up in the last couple of years, and they're gonna want to get a piece of that. You're a juicy little peach, okay? So they're gonna want to come get it. Like, of course, my pile number 2s are beautiful, delectable, and delicious. I mean, like, damn, I even want a piece. Like, you guys are, your energy is coming off of the cards right now, and I just feel like you are so vibrant. And of course, a lot of people are gonna see that, and they're gonna fly to you like honey, okay? They're flies, and you're the honey. They're gonna swarm to you because they see how delectable and delicious that you are. So that's why I'm saying the message and the warning that I'm getting from your higher self is that you need to be careful about who you let in your life. But I see that my pile number 2s have discernment. And if my pile number 2s lean on their spiritual guides, lean on their ancestors or whomever that they believe in, the universe, spirit, whomever, that you are highly, highly protected. They're not going to let anything hurt you. Anybody that comes into your life is either going to be a lesson or a blessing. So finally, with the Three of Pentacles coming last, this is actually telling me that you need to revert back to your career, your projects, your creativity, because the Three of Pentacles talks about collaboration, teamwork, learning. It just seems like what is happening in 2022 is you're very on track. You have a lot of ideas and you're manifesting a lot, but some fuckboy comes in and just messes up your energy. And I'm seeing that it could be multiple different fuckboys or fuckgirls, okay? So that's why I'm saying that you're going to have probably a little bit of a moment that you need to use your discernment very, very heavily to see what is the best for yourself. But at the end of it, I see that you just turn back into this place of creating more. And for some of you, and honestly, I hope all of you, while you're choosing through these people that are giving you all their cups, that you pick the right person that makes you feel more creative, more inspired, and hopefully you can even work with this person, because it is really, I just saw 444 on the clock, so if that's another confirmation that you've been seeing, this is your confirmation that you are going to get this partnership in your life. So, like I was saying, if you find that person that brings creativity out of you, you're going to be able to work with this person, and that's going to be so beautiful, because the best relationships have an aspect where they are either into the same thing, same interest, and they can work with each other. It's very interesting to see and work with the person that you like. because this can actually cause more attraction when you can see them in different lights, when you see them in a professional light, a collaborative light, as well as, the typical things that we see a relationship for: beauty, love, harmony. Those things are important, but we want to see people's drive as well, right? Or at least I do. And I feel like they already see your drive. Whoever's coming towards you sees your drive, sees your ambition. So they want a piece of that, but you want somebody that is also going to match that. So you can be like a power couple. So you could be somebody that can work together. So you can merge together and have the best outcome for your life. Overall, I see very, very positive things happening for my beautiful pile number 2s in 2022, but just be wary of any fuckboys or fuckgirls that are coming in just for the clout. Yeah, that just came in. I just heard clout. So yeah, some of my pile number 2s are going to get mad clout in 2022. Fame, recognition, reward, money. Wow, this is just like so much energy right now. Like I'm getting the full spiritual body chills. Like my pile number 2s are going to be achieving a lot, and of course everybody else is going to want a piece of it. So I want my pile 2s to protect themselves, but also lean on your spiritual team for protection. They're always looking out for you and your best and highest good. So I just got a message. If you are beginning to date somebody and random things are starting to happen to you, you get a parking ticket, you fall and you get a bruise, and you're not a clumsy person typically, or even things like you lose your phone or you lose your wallet, these are signs. These are omens from your spiritual guides, because as we know, our spiritual guides cannot like directly speak to us. They give us signs and synchronicities to show us what they're trying to guide us to. I mean, some of us can hear, but for the most of us, we're getting signs and synchronicities on a daily basis from our spiritual team. If a bunch of things are happening to you when you're first dating this person, it is time to open your eyes and see them as the omens that they are. Okay? But alternatively, if you're dating somebody else and you feel even more inspired and more opportunities start flowing into your life, and just like opportunity after opportunity after opportunity, because again, the Ace of Wands and the Seven of Cups is talking about opportunities. So I just see so many opportunities coming for you. And if that happens after beginning to date somebody, you will know that this person is a good person for you, because they're only bringing good into your life. All right, my beautiful pile number 2s. So let's go ahead and move on to the oracle cards that I got for you. So the first oracle card I got for you is protection. Oh my God. Jeez, that's crazy. Like I was saying, my beautiful pile number 2s are highly, highly protected. I felt this sense of protection. Your guides are coming in very, very strong. I feel like Archangel Michael is one of your guides. I'm getting the spiritual chills. He's one of your guides, whether you know him or not. He is the guide. He is the angel that protects us when we're in the car. He protects our communication, and he tells us to stand in our truth. So if you've been having trouble with speaking your truth, lean on Archangel Michael. If you've been having some trouble telling people to fuck off, basically, lean on Archangel Michael. He is here to protect you, okay? When I first saw an image of Archangel Michael, I was like, God damn, this is like Daddy Michael, okay? I know we're not supposed to be saying that about angels and stuff like that, but if you look at Archangel Michael and how he is depicted, he is a very masculine, manly archangel. I mean, the archangels, they don't have gender, but his archetype is manly and protective. So he is here to protect you along with your other spiritual guides, okay? And my beautiful pile 2s, do you see the divinity in this card? I need you to tap into your divinity. I know that a lot of my pile 2s are already meditating, but if you are one of my beautiful pile 2s that is not already meditating, what are you doing? Because baby, you are super, super powerful. Do you know how powerful you are? Do you know how successful you can be with a little bit more meditation? And it doesn't have to be a scary thing. The first time I meditated, I was like, what am I doing? Like, I can't stop thinking about like lunch. I can't stop thinking about like whatever. Like, I was thinking about so many different things. But my beautiful pile 2s, it doesn't have to be difficult. When I first started meditating, I was trying to do it by myself with no music, no guidance. Don't be like me. Go ahead and go on YouTube and just look up 5-minute guided meditation or 10-minute guided meditation. Okay. My favorite guided meditations come from a man called Jason Stephenson, I believe. His voice just puts me like into a trance, and I highly, highly recommend him. I don't actually think he has shorter ones. He has like really, really long ones, but you could just do one of his meditations for 5 to 10 minutes. And I highly recommend doing this every single day. The best time for you, my pile number 2s, would be before bed, because we're already already a little bit tired before bed, right? And we're already in that area where we can get easily into a trance state, which is what meditation is for. Trying to get into that trance state, trying to get into that meditative state, because ideas will come to you, answers will come to you, and you will be able to contact your guides if you practice. Okay, my powerful and beautiful pile number 2s, that is my suggestion for you in 2022. I just saw 111. I'm seeing a lot. And 222. Y'all, that's crazy. Like, I'm just seeing so many angel numbers as I'm doing your reading, like more than any pile. Like, I see angel numbers all the time, but usually I'm not looking at the clock that much to see all of them, but I saw 222 on the clock and then 111 on my timer. So my beautiful pile number 2s, you're highly connected to divinity and your guides are speaking through me. So if you think that I'm giving you this message as Kelly, no, it's your guides speaking through me. So they're telling you to stand in your power and that you are protected, but you need to do the work to protect yourself. Another suggestion that I'm getting for you other than meditation is if you have anything that you can protect yourself with, any type of jewelry, any amulet that you could set an intention that it is here to protect you. If you have a statue or a picture of your ancestor or something like that, you can assign them a task. You could tell them, hey, I want you here to protect my home. I want you here to protect my energy. You could even do salt bowls. There's a lot of different things that you could protect yourself with. You can go ahead and search up spiritual protection, and there's a lot of different things that can help you. My pile number 2s are heavily protected. So anything that you do to further your protection is going to completely shield you from any lower entities and lower level people. But you always will have to use your discernment, because there's always going to be those people that come through the weeds that somehow get through and try to get into our energy. But I see that my pile number 2s are going to get really good in 2022 to cipher out bullshit. You're going to be that person that's able to read somebody's energy right when you see them, if you aren't already. Okay, my pile number 2s. And then second, we have the focus card. Yes, exactly. I'm not sure if I said the word focus in your reading, but that's what I was saying. Like, you're so focused on abundance and your creativity and your work in the beginning, so that's why you're attracting all this stuff that knocks you off your path. But then towards the end again, after you get through this, you're back to focusing, you're back to teamwork, you're back to collaboration and learning. So that's what I'm saying. In 2022, it's the time to focus. My pile number 2s, I see that you have a very important purpose on this earth, okay? Every single person that has incarnated on this earth at this time has been chosen for a specific reason. I don't know what your reason is, okay? But I see that you're highly creative. So make sure that you're using your creativity for the highest and greatest good of, and for other people around you, because I see that you are really talented. I think I started this reading saying my pile 2s are super talented. I just felt like the talent just slapping me in the face when I opened up your cards and I opened up your reading, because I feel like your guides are just gassing you up. Like, I mean, they're in my ear literally gassing you up. They're like, don't let no fuckboy, get into your flow, in your way. Like, focus in 2022, because we are going to bless you. We are going to bless you. So we need you to be focused, and we're protecting you as well. Wow, I'm getting the full spiritual chills, you guys. Woo! Oh, and did I talk about citrine? Citrine is the stone of creativity. It protects us from negative energies. It activates our intuition. It helps us manifest abundance, wealth, prosperity, and it encourages sharing, promotes happiness, joy, self-esteem, confidence, and it encourages a positive attitude. So that really fits with your reading, my beautiful pile number 2s. I see that you are going to gain so much in 2022. You just got to make sure that you're keeping your eye out for people that don't have your best and highest interests, okay? I'm going to actually roll these astro dice to see if we can get a message from your higher self. What messages do we have for 2022? Wow. So we're getting Mercury in the... Oh, I flipped the thing. It was 12. Okay, you guys saw that. It was the 12th house and Libra. Okay, so what this is telling me is you're very... So you might be a Libra. That makes sense, actually. So I feel like you guys are very creative and have a deep connection to the planet of Venus, which rules over Libra. So beauty and love is very important to you. And you're the type of person that doesn't like conflict. I mean, you got so far in life by not being in conflict with people. You're not a dramatic person, because you seem like just a very calm, cool, collected, and abundant person, of course people are going to be envious of that. I'm not saying that they're not, but I'm just saying, like, for the most part, the people that are actually interacting with you really, really enjoy your presence, really see you as this even-keeled person, and you might be very, very popular. I actually feel like you are very, very popular. You have a lot of connections. With Mercury, this is the planet of our minds, of our thinking, of our communication. So I see that you are highly, highly intellectual. I mean, you're able to have these ideas that will change the world. Some of my pile 2s are going to change the world with their ideas, with their inventions, with their innovations, okay? So my pile number 2s need to focus. And didn't I say something earlier about getting your mind right and making sure that the person that you're with is getting your mind right? Okay, this is super important with Mercury coming up. This is a confirmation because your mind is one of your biggest assets. Not only in 2022, but in your life. You might have been born on a Wednesday. Go ahead and check your birthday. What day was, and then type in your birthday and the year as well. If you were born on a Wednesday, that means you are ruled by Mercury, which means that you're highly intellectual and you think a lot and you're able to think and communicate very, very well. Mercury would be one of your dominant planets, the planet that is a theme in your life. So I see with my pile number 2s, you need to focus on having your mind right at all times, because when your mind is not right, there's not going to be balance in your life. And I see with Libra that balance is very, very important to my pile 2s. So make sure your mind is right. And then with the 12th house, this is the house of spirituality, self-undoing. Pisces sits in this house naturally. I see that you guys are my softies in a way. You guys are my beautiful, beautiful people. You're so kind. You're spiritually knowledgeable and you're materially knowledgeable. You have it all. You're spiritual, you're mental. I bet you're really, really hot too. Like your body's probably on point. Like I mean, my pile number 2s is attracting some fuckboys. So I'm seeing that you have it all. You're a juicy little, peach. You're delectable. You're delicious. My pile number 2s need to tap into divinity and spirituality in 2022. Like I said, meditation, protection spells, all these things are going to be very important for my pile number 2s, because my pile number 2s are going to be achieving great things in 2022, and we need to focus. We need to get our mind right. So if exercise helps you, well, exercise helps everybody. So let's just make sure that we're also doing something on the movement level, whether that is something more low key, like walks or yoga or something like that. Or if you want to go balls to the wall and start lifting heavy weights, I mean, whatever works for you, my love. So I know that my pile number 2s are already super, super hot, but in 2022, we're going to kick that up a notch. Okay. We're going to get our nutrition right. We're going to get our exercise right. We're going to get our mind right. We're going to meditate. We're going to journal. We're going to do shadow work if we haven't already, but I see my pile number 2s already do that. Another message that I'm getting is reduce distractions. I don't know why that just came to mind, but with this focus card, I just got, if you are a Libra, that means you have a lot of friends and you don't really like to say no to people. You don't want to have any conflicts, right? So my beautiful pile number 2s are going to need to reduce distractions. So whatever you feel like you're doing where it doesn't really have a purpose, maybe it's just for pleasure, maybe we need to reduce those a little bit. So if there's anything in your life that you're indulging in 2022 and it's strictly for pleasure and it's taking up a lot of your time, that's what we need to reduce. I'm not saying don't have pleasure, and I'm not saying don't do things for purely pleasure. Of course, go ahead and do something like that for yourself every single day, but how many hours are you spending on it? So let's say for pleasure, you like to scroll through TikTok or Instagram or something like that, and it's not on a business sense, it's just on a purely gathering information sense. How long are you giving yourself? How many hours? Do not make it hours. Make it like 1 hour or less a day for like those pleasurable only things, because you have such a higher purpose that you need to chase. And I see that my pile number 2s need to be heavily focused in 2022 to make it your year. Okay. All right, so that's all we have for the Astro Dice. Let's see if we can get anything in the Oracle cards. So I'm going to take this Archangel Oracle because I want to see who is on the Spirit Guide. Who protects pile number 2? Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, we're getting a bunch because I said who is protecting pile number 2, and this is the Archangel Oracle. So we're getting Archangel Mariel. Okay. Archangel Mariel's card says manifest for the highest good. Work with pure love. This is exactly what I was saying for you, my pile number 2s. When you're creating, make sure it's for the highest good, for people, for humanity, because I see my pile number 2s have a greater purpose on this world. And working with pure love, working from the heart center, making sure that every single intention that you have in your work is of the highest good for the people that are going to be involved. So this angel is watching over you and making sure that everything you do is in love. The next card you got is Guardian Angel. Love yourself unconditionally. Ask for help. Yes. Okay. So my beautiful pile number 2s, I feel like some of you do everything on your own because you have proven to yourself that you haven't really needed that much help from other people in the past. You have been able to accomplish a lot on your own. I mean, look, but in 2022, make sure that you're asking for help, not only from your guardian angels, but people around you that you actually trust. I see 3333 on the clock. Oh my God, the angel numbers are crazy in this reading right now. So my beautiful pile number 2s, you're highly protected. There's so many angels that wanted to come out. The next one I got for you is Archangel Haniel. Seek soul satisfaction. Fan a flame of inner happiness. Yes, my beautiful pile number 2s, I feel like you've been chasing purpose for a long time. You've been chasing a lot of different creative pursuits for a long time, trying to find your place in the world. And I see that with Archangel Haniel being on your side, that you are going to get the satisfaction that you want. Your soul will be liberated and satisfied in 2022. Keep chasing and keep going because the angels are all on your side and they are working with you and alongside you. Next, we have Archangel Faith. With faith, you are invincible. Believe in yourself. Yes, this is exactly what I'm saying. My pile number 2s need to focus, reduce distractions, and also believe in yourself because I see some of my pile number 2s will go through a moment of doubt. They will go through a moment of just being trapped in their own thoughts. They're going to go through a moment of having like a lack mindset and worrying about things. But make sure that you are remaining faithful. You know what? I'm going to actually put Archangel Faith over here next to the 5 of Pentacles because I feel like that's what she was talking about. That's what that Archangel was hinting at. And then finally, we're getting Lady Gaia, which is one of my angels as well. Her card says, your challenges are lessons. You are loved and welcome on earth. The people that are going to come into your life are either going to be lessons or blessings, okay? I don't know. Somebody's coming in. Some fuckboy's coming in and maybe it's going to be a lesson for you, but it's always going to be in your highest good. No matter what fuckboy or fuckgirl might come into your life and mess up your emotions a little bit in 2022, your angels are protecting you. They might have sent you this person to show you that, hey, this is not the time to mess around. This is not the time to give my energy to this. This is the time for me to focus on my passions, focus on my creativity, focus on my work and my purpose, whatever that is for me. Okay, I'm not saying that love is not going to come into your life. I actually see for some of my pile 2s that you're going to find somebody that you're going to be able to work with, that you're going to have a really great collaboration with. And I know there's 3 people in that card, but I see for some of my pile 2s, it'll be like one other partner and your significant other. So it could be some type of work partnership, or you might even be meeting somebody through work or creative pursuits. I definitely see that for some of my pile number 2s. I see that my pile number 2s are highly, highly protected. And if you keep in mind everything that I have said to you in this reading, then you're gonna have a very, very successful 2022. It's going to be one of your best years. It's going to help you reach your purpose. So my beautiful pile number 2s, that is all I have for you today. I really enjoyed reading for you today. So if you enjoyed this reading, go ahead and comment down below what resonated and what pile you picked. Also, make sure you drop me a big like down below and subscribe to my channel. I post every single Sunday, so go ahead and add Kelly Guidance to your self-care Sunday. And remember, always be kind to yourself and others. Until next time. Bye, pile 2. Hi, pile 3. If you chose the Tiger's Eye, this is your reading. So for my beautiful pile 3s, I got the 3 of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the 9 of Wands, and the Lover's card. So I just wanted to start off and say, pile number 3, when I was shuffling your tarot cards, your guides were just shooting them out. I basically got all the cards at the same time. 2 popped out and then 4 popped out very, very fast. So I feel like your guides are very, very powerful. They're very, very confident. They were just waiting for their turn. They're like, okay, she's done with pile number 1. She's done with pile number 2. It's finally our turn because we got something to say. And I'm seeing 111 on the clock right now. So if you've been seeing 111, this is confirmation for you. And that is also new beginnings. So maybe some new beginnings are coming into your life. My beautiful beautiful pile number threes. So other than the fact that your spiritual team is super, super powerful and really, really excited to be here, I see with the cards right off the bat that you are a leader, period, point blank, okay? You are a leader, and it is time to step into your leading abilities in 2022. If you have been shy, it is time to tap out of that energy and tap into the energy that you were born with, okay? Which is leadership energy. If you have been hiding from the internet and not really posting, it's time to pop out. It's time to come out. It's time to show yourself. I don't know why I'm getting that message. None of the cards really like hint at that, but for some reason, I'm sensing some of my pile threes have lost a little bit of their inner strength and self-confidence in the past, and you were intuitively attracted to this pile because you know how confident that you were or how much strength that you used to have. So your guides are coming in hot and heavy because they're trying to remind you who you are. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so much energy. I'm getting fired up and I'm getting so many tingles all through my body. Your spiritual team is super, super strong, my pile number threes. They are trying to get you to tap into your energy. They're trying to get you to tap into your passion. Oh my goodness. Wow, I need to take a breath because like this is so energizing and this is so invigorating. My pile number threes, my beautiful pile number threes, you are a leader, okay? You are a queen or a king. You are divine. That is what I'm hearing. Okay, let's get into the tarot. So starting off with the Three of Pentacles, I see that you're going to be collaborating with other people to make your dreams a reality. So whatever it is that you're trying to create, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, you're going to be working with other people in 2022 to make it reality. But I see for my beautiful pile number threes that when you're working with other people, that they're going to turn to you. They're going to look to you for guidance and advice and leadership. So it is really, really important for you to step into your strength and step into your confidence and step into your personal willpower, which is everything that the tiger's eye talks about. The tiger's eye also talks about protection. It is connected to the root chakra, solar plexus chakra, sacral chakra, good for healing. It helps us stand tall. So all of those things are in store for you in 2022. My beautiful pile number threes, the type of leader you are is the King of Cups. The King of Cups is emotionally balanced, compassionate, and diplomatic. So this is the type of qualities that people see in you and why they turn to you as a leader. The message that I'm getting right now is that there are cool bosses that know how to lead, and there are terrible bosses that make the workplace really, really hard to work in. There are some management styles that make people want to run for the hills because it's just too micromanaging or whatever. I see that you're not like that. You give your staff or you give your partners the autonomy that they need to complete their task, but also guide them when they feel lost. So that is your talent. That is your ability. You are a great leader. You are that person that people look back at. Like, this is the best mentor I've ever had. This is the best boss I've ever had. This is the best leader I have ever had. That is what I'm getting from you. You are the type of leader. Wow, I'm getting so much energy. Like, can I work for you? Oh my God. Like, I feel like you're the type of person that every day when people walk into work, you're gassing them up. You're asking them what they need. You're also very intuitive. So when you see one of your partners or one of your staff in a bad place, you're the type of leader that's like, take the day off. You need it. Like, your mental well-being and your health matters more to me than whatever we have on the schedule today. You're the type of leader. You are meant to be a leader in this life. If you're not in a leadership position yet, get ready, because you're going to be tested this year and you're going to be put in leadership positions, my love. You are going to be a leader in this life, whether you like that or not. I know some of us, like me included, I'm like, I don't want to manage nobody, okay? I do not want to manage nobody. I don't want to be nobody's mom, blah, blah, blah. But the truth is, if you're a born leader, there is going to be a time where you're going to be forced into leadership. I'm sorry. I know some of us don't like to hear like we're being forced into doing something, but I'm not saying it's just like anyone external. It is going to be your own soul that forces you into a leadership position, because you're going to be a great leader, okay? You're going to be a great leader. Oh my goodness. I just can't. I'm baffled by like the energy that I'm getting, because I feel like my beautiful pile number threes have been self-sabotaging themselves in the past, have been in a place where they don't really have that inner peace, that inner strength. But what my pile number threes need to do is get their mind right, get themselves right, so they could lead again in their highest capacity. So whatever it is that you need to do, whatever self-care that you need to do to make sure that you are in this King of Cups energy, my beautiful pile number threes, make sure that you get yourself right. so you could be this leader, okay? And then when we move on to the Knight of Wands, this Knight of Wands, this person is energetic, passionate. They take action through their inspirations. They can be kind of impulsive and very, very adventurous, but all of these things make for another great leader. You are not a regular leader. You are not a boring leader. You're not a boring boss. Like, you're the type of boss that everybody wants because they're like, this person gets me. This person actually cares about me. I'm not just a number. I'm not just a product. I'm not just a quota. I am an actual person, and they see me. They hear me. Wow, my pile number 3s, you are so beautiful and you're adding so much value into this world, okay? If you are hiding right now, it is time to pop out. I'm serious, it's time to pop out. Put your cutest outfit on. Put your whatever makes you feel hot, get out into the world, because I'm sensing that some of you are hiding away. Some of you are not tapping into your energy. The energy that has been gifted to you. You are gifted. You're gifted with energy, passion, and intelligence and leadership ability, okay? Not everyone in this life is meant to be a leader. In fact, most people are actually followers, but not my pile number 3s. Not my pile number 3s. When my beautiful pile number 3s tap into their leadership abilities, look what happens. Ace of Pentacles comes into your life. This means a new financial or career opportunity, okay? This is manifestation. This is abundance. Whatever you have been manifesting, whatever you have been seeing in your mind's eye. What do I mean by that? Some of my pile number 3s, right, have been hiding. But in your mind's eye, in your imagination, you have these moments where you're just envisioning yourself as a leader, or you're envisioning yourself in a different career path, or you're envisioning yourself as a king or a queen or somebody very luxurious, very abundant, whoever you want to be. It's like you're daydreaming all these things, right? But you're not making it into a reality yet. There is something that is not there yet. And your spirit guides, your higher self, is telling you, trying to remind you who you are. Some of my beautiful pile number 3s might have been born on a Sunday. The sun rules Sunday, and the sun is our vitality, our energy, our light that we put into the world. And people that are born on Sunday are unmistakable, very, very noticeable people. They are leaders, okay? Go ahead and look up your birthday. Go ahead and go to Google, say what day was, and fill out the day with the month, day, and year, and it'll say like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever it was. But I feel like some of my pile 3s, or a lot of my pile number 3s, were born on Sunday. Okay, this means that you have this sun-like energy. This is an important part of your soul. The sun, whatever your sun sign is in, embody that, because that is your brand. Okay, your sun sign is your brand. I see that my pile number 3s are so talented, and some of you guys are not tapping in completely. Oh, and the Lover's card is related to Gemini, so you might be a Gemini, or you might just have Gemini energy in your life. So what is Gemini? Gemini is the sign that is really, really intellectual. They are known as the teacher of the zodiac. To teach, you have to be able to effectively teach. You have to be able to effectively learn the subject. So I'm sensing that some of you learn very, very quickly. You pick up things so fast. And then when you're teaching it to other people, you have to teach it in an engaging way that people are actually going to get it. The best teachers are the ones that make their students feel heard and seen and not dumb, basically. Like, a good teacher is never going to make their student feel dumb or less than. And that is what I see for you guys. You're so easily able to teach people things that are complex in a way that is so beautifully wrapped up, so beautifully spoken, so beautifully illustrated. This is what my pile number 3s are doing in their lives. Okay, this is your purpose: to teach other people, to help other people, to collaborate with other people, and to be a leader. That is your purpose. I never say that. I never go ahead and tell people what their purpose is before this pile. I am telling you, leadership, collaboration, and teaching others, helping others is your purpose. It is a talent that you have that is innate in your soul. It is something that your soul is screaming out to you. So I see that it is a very urgent message. This is the most urgent message that I have gotten so far in this reading. Your spirit guides, your higher selves are really, really honing in and telling you that if you have been hiding there, I don't know if all of you are hiding. So some of you, the ones that aren't hiding, are going to be kind of annoyed with me repeating this, but I have to repeat this for the ones that are in hiding. It's time to pop out. Baby, it is time to pop out and be who you are supposed to be. Okay, my love? Whew, okay. And then moving on to the 9 of Wands, this shows me that you're super resilient and you do have courage. The 9 of Wands does talk about a test of faith. This person has been through a lot, but look at them. Their head is held up high and they're ready for their next task. They're ready for their next adventure. They're ready for their next mission. They don't look scared. Look at them. They do not look scared. They are ready. They're holding their wand up high and they're ready to get it. Okay, this is a goal-getter. This is you. This is you. Okay, this is a leader. Look at them. They are standing strong. They're standing alone, but they're strong, self-sufficient. This is a person that has a lot of resilience and persistence. Okay, and my beautiful, beautiful pile number 3s, I have to tell you something, not to scare you, but to tell you that this is your path. As a leader's role, a leader's path is not easy. I mean, think about it. You're going to lead other people. You're going to be leading other people's lives. This is a very important role. This is not a role to be diminished. This is not a role to be pussyfooting around, basically. This is not a joke. This is for real. And leaders need to be tested. And this is not to hurt you or take you off your path. This is actually to put you further on your path. This is to test your faith. This is to test your persistence, your courage, your resilience. This is to build your character, to make sure that you're going to be the best leader that you could possibly be. This is Earth school for you, basically. Your soul naturally is already screaming at me, basically, and saying that they are a leader. So your soul is really, really naturally a leader. But when you go to Earth school, we forget sometimes. We get detached from our soul a little bit. Like, of course, our soul is always within us, but we absorb what is around us. And we learn things on our journey that might make us think that we are less than, that we are not really leaders, and we kind of lose ourselves through the process at times. This is actually all part of your journey as well. So if you're my pile number 3s that are hiding right now, if you're my pile number 3s that are not in a leadership role yet, it's because something that you need to get through. Maybe it was family. For some of you, it was family that told you couldn't do it. Fuck them. Sorry, I don't give a fuck if they're family or not. It could have, for some of you, been teachers or other leaders in your life that told you basically that you're not a leader and they don't see it in you. I'm thinking about this one song. I cannot remember the song or who sings it, but it's just one line from one song where it was basically saying that my high school teachers doubted me and look at me now. Karma is just what it is. Karma is not good or bad. Karma does not consult anybody when she's working either, okay? Karma just is. So if somebody is knocking down a very powerful leader, which is you, and making you doubt yourself, then they are going to get their reckoning, point blank and period, okay? I do believe in good and bad, okay? I think that we need both light and dark, of course. But when we're talking about evil is anything that takes you off your path of your highest good. And these people, they may have not meant to do that, but if they did mean to do it on purpose, take you off your path, take you off your leadership path because they saw that you actually did have something that they did not have and they were jealous and they tried to put you down and they actually did get into your psyche and take you off your path, even if it was for a little while, I'm sorry. But it is what it is and karma is going to come. I want you to take the motivation of seeing them be proven wrong as your motivation. I know that's a little bit intense. I know that maybe isn't the nicest thing to do, but hey, like if somebody has knocked you down, if somebody has told you can't do something when you know for damn sure that you can, and they knocked you down and they actually did, like they got you off the internet or they got you to quit a job or they got you to do a job that is like below you, not below you, but like it's just like you can do so much more, then they did take you off your path and that's not okay. Okay, that's not okay for any human to do to another human. Oh my god, this message is coming in hot and heavy. Like, I need to take a step back. Your guides are so powerful. Like, guess what, you guys? The Lovers is here. So I feel like when you step into what you have always been, when you rediscover yourself, you will be rewarded with a relationship that aligns with your personal values, because that's what the Lovers card talks about. It talks about a relationship where the values align, there's love and harmony. So I see that some of my pile number 3s, I'm getting the message now, that previous relationships is actually what has caused you to get out of your strength, out of your self-confidence and inner strength and personal willpower. Okay, hell no, fuck that. I don't give a shit what fuck boy or fuck girl in the past has done to diminish your self-confidence, but you need to deal with those things, okay, my love? If you have not completely dealt with that yet, if you have not completely dealt with the pain that has come with that yet, I highly recommend doing chakra work, because when somebody messes with us in that way and takes away our self-confidence, that's root chakra issues. So I believe that this is coming up right now because some of my pile 3s are blaming themselves. Like, why did I let myself get treated like that in that relationship? Why did I allow that for so long? And you're blaming yourself more than you're blaming the goddamn other person. Fuck the other person and love yourself. Like, the other person made those choices to treat you that way. Other person, whoever it is, has free will, right? We all have free will. So they chose to do something nasty, something trifling, okay? Which is fuck with you. But we're not going to worry about that. Again, karma is going to take care of that. We don't need to worry about that at all. Focus on the part that you can focus on. put the blame where blame is supposed to be, which is them, how they treated you and how you're going to work really hard. I'm seeing 222 and I saw 111 earlier again. So yeah, a lot of angel numbers, and your angels are just coming in so hot and heavy. They just want you to keep going, to rediscover yourself, and you will meet this person that is actually good for you. Wow, my beautiful pile number 3s. I have been talking a lot on just the tarot, but let's go ahead and move on to your oracle cards. So the first card I got for you is opportunity. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You're getting so many opportunities to get into a leadership role specifically. So that's what I'm saying. Some of my pile 3s are hiding right now. Some of my pile 3s are not in a leadership role. And that's because you have not been putting yourself out there. You've been hiding. You've been like just not engaged in the world, right? I am highly encouraging you to step out, pop out, okay? Put your cutest outfit on, like I said. Make yourself feel hot and confident, because that's what you're supposed to do. I mentioned this in a different pile, I can't remember which one, but the song by Cardi B where it says Get Up 10, I think it's called Get Up 10. She talks about getting knocked down 9 times, but she gets up 10. That song has been like following me around lately, and I just feel like that's a really good song for you, my pile number 10, my pile number 3s. So I know not everyone likes like rap music and stuff like that, but it's really just the lyrics. So if you don't want to listen to the song, but if you just read the lyrics and what she's saying, she has gone through a lot. She's seen a lot of fucked up shit, and she is successful now because she deserves it, because she's a leader. She spoke her mind and she tripled her views. That's what she says in the song. Some of you have been hiding. Some of you have not been speaking your truth, okay? And it is time to speak your truth. It is time to believe in your own ideas, because your ideas and your creations are powerful. You are a benevolent leader. You are a diplomatic leader. You are a person that is not common at all. So we need you in this world. We need you in this world, and we need you to pop out. Like, I cannot say that enough, because I feel like if I don't say it enough and you guys keep hiding, then I did not complete my intention, which my intention with these readings is always to empower you, to strengthen you, to inspire and motivate you just through what I see in the cards. So I'm not making up stories or anything. I am connecting with your higher self. I am connecting with your spiritual team to tell you what you need to hear, to inspire you and motivate you and strengthen you, baby. That's what I want. Okay, so if I'm not doing that, then I'm not reaching my intention, and I am very serious about my intentions. Okay, like when I film you guys, it is like a whole setup. It is like a whole day ordeal, like literally, because I take it very, very seriously. Specifically my pile 3s, because this is like crazy energy that I've been getting the whole reading. There is something special about my pile 3s. There's something so special about my pile 3s. I keep repeating it because I don't know, like there's just some power that you guys have that is otherworldly that you need to bring into the world. All right. Okay. And then the next card I have for you is inner peace. Oh my gosh, didn't I say inner peace earlier? Like something has knocked you off of your inner peace, your inner strength, your self-confidence, right? So with this inner peace card coming up, oh, and there's 2 fish, so maybe Pisces is here. If you're a Pisces, that actually makes so much sense, because Pisces to me is like one of the best signs. Super spiritual, super kind, very, very compassionate, empathetic, and non-competitive, right? That is the part actually of a good leader, non-competitiveness, because a good leader knows where they sit in the world. They know what they bring to the table. So it's not a competition. You can win and I can win. That's what a good leader thinks, and that's what a good leader knows and teaches their staff or their partners, because a lot of people think that it is competition. A lot of people are very polarized in this society. They think that if that person has this amount of money, that means that's this amount of money less in the pot. No, it's not. Like, we can all be abundant. We can all be successful. That is the secret here. And secret, I'm putting secret, in quotations. Like, I feel like a lot of people are getting hip to the knowledge that we have enough for everybody. This is a very, very abundant world. Look outside. If you ever feel not abundant, look outside. Go to nature. How abundant is nature? And think about this. Every single person that you see has money. Okay, of course, like homeless people and stuff like that, they don't have as much money or whatever, or if you're below the poverty line, but most people, right, have some form of money. Maybe not a lot. Not everybody's a millionaire. Not everyone's a billionaire, but everyone has money. Everyone has possessions. There's so many homes. How many different places are there? How many different cities are there? That's what I'm saying. Like, there's so much abundance, and it's just a mindset shift, right? So for my beautiful pile number 3s, you're going to get a lot of opportunities, but it's important to get your mind right. It's important to get that inner peace back. I feel like my beautiful pile number 3s were very peaceful at a time. Were in their leadership abilities at a time, but something happened. Again, I got teachers, I got family for some, and I got previous relationships for some. So, you know, the guys were sending me a lot of different things, but in general, it was the fact that there had been other people, external people or circumstances that knocked you off your inner peace. No, hell no, fuck that. Like, if you knocked your own self off your inner peace, then I would accept that more, because it's like, maybe you had a moment or maybe you had a day that you weren't feeling peaceful. Okay, fine, that's you, and everybody has that day. But if it's somebody else, that's where I have a problem, because I just don't believe in that. I'm like, yo, mind your own fucking business, basically, because like, I'm so big on just like minding your freaking business and doing what you gotta do and being kind to people, because we have too much hate in this world. You know that song, Where's the Love by Black Eyed Peas? That's how I was feeling the entire 2020. I was like, oh, hell no. Hell no and a biscuit. I was like, it will be my dying day, okay, to see this much negativity in the world and not try to put more goodness out. Try to put some type of goodness out into the world. And I see that you also connect with that, because that just popped into my mind. I don't really know why I'm talking about myself, because I usually don't, but I feel like that is something that you would connect with as well. That's why I feel like I had to say that. You have a purpose that is greater than other people's, okay? And I'm not trying to compare anyone, say who's better and whatever, but some people only seek pleasure in this life. Some people only care about the goddamn self in this life, and they don't care about helping other people. Even if they're very, very talented, even if they have a lot of abundance, a lot of excess, they still won't help other people. They still don't give a fuck about other people. But you, my beautiful pile number threes, do care about other people. You're the type of person that does not let your abundance get into your head, does not get into your ego and make you greedy or anything like that, like most people would be. Power does not get in your way. Power helps you empower other people. Yep. Oh, some of my beautiful pile number threes are poets and writers and communicators for sure, because I just feel like all these messages are flowing through me so fast and so like, well, like I just feel like, whew. Okay, let me take a moment. I'm way too hyphy in this reading. I don't know, like you have so much to give the world, and you can literally change lives. Like I just got like a vision of like somebody coming up to you, somebody that you don't know. It's like some of you are content creators, or you're gonna put stuff out into the world where it makes your name known, right? And I'm seeing a vision where somebody is coming up to you when you're shopping or doing your errands or something like that. You're out. And I just saw a vision where my beautiful pile number threes are approached by somebody, and this person is crying, damn near in tears, saying that you changed their life. Wow. You changed the lives of other people for the better. Your presence is so powerful that people, when they see you, they don't walk away. They don't pretend like they didn't see you. They take the opportunity to go talk to you, because they know like you're a powerful person, you're a benevolent person, you're a leader, and this is an energy that they want to get near. This is an energy that they're like, I need to talk to that person because I may never see them again and they helped me so much in my life, so I have to thank them. Wow. So my beautiful, beautiful pile number threes, before we move on to any more oracle cards, I'm going to roll these astro dice to see if we can get any more messages from your higher self. Higher self, any messages for 2022, pile number three? Shoot. Too much energy. It fell on the floor. Okay. We got Libra. Pile number three. Okay. Yes. So we're getting Pluto, 11th house, and Libra. So Pluto is the planet of transformation. So that's what I'm saying. You're able to transform other people's lives. You are able to literally transform the world, and your creations and your abilities are going to be making this world a better place. You are going to change the world. Pluto also represents rebirth. So that's what I'm saying. I feel like you guys are going through a rebirth because you have been knocked down. You have been taken away from your path by somebody, and you're going to rebirth yourself. You are going to come out strong. And then with the 11th house, this is the house of networking. This is the house of friends and gains. So you're going to get a lot of gains. I'm telling you, your networking circle is going to be huge. Some of my pile number threes are famous. Some of my pile threes are literally going to be famous. Like, you're going to be on the level of like Jeff Bezos. Like, I'm not even kidding. I know that sounds so dramatic, like literally, but because he's like this richest person in the world. But seriously, some of my pile number threes are going to do levels of great things like that, as long as you believe in yourself. And with Libra, this is what I was talking about with like, you're a diplomatic leader, because Libra is a diplomatic leader as well. They are very balanced. They care about one-on-one relationships. They care about partnerships. They are the sign that doesn't want any conflicts in their life. They are all about harmony. I'm telling you, you are a special, special leader. And I'm seeing in the astro dice and in the cards that you're going to achieve these great things, my beautiful pile number 3s. Like, I need you to believe in yourself as much as I believe in you, as much as your spirit guides and your soul believes in you, okay? Because they're coming in hot. Like, they are trying to, like, put the gas on the pedal, because it's like they've seen you in a lower place for such a long time that they're just wanting you to have this rebirth so you can get the things that you deserve, which is harmony, peace, a huge network, and a lot of success and abundance, okay? A lot of success and abundance. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to some oracle cards. Because my pile number 3s are going through a rebirth, I'm going to actually get this self-care oracle card to see what self-care is best for my pile 3s in 2022. Self-care for pile number 3. Wow. Jeez. Okay, we got all these cards, so I'm going to take them because I just feel like there's a lot of like self-care things that you guys could be doing in 2022 to help you on your path. So the first thing I got is sweet treat. So with sweet treat, this means like fruits and vegetables, but also like cupcakes and stuff like that. It is okay to treat yourself sometimes. I see with my pile number 2s, not only were you restricting yourself in like a social sense where you're not popping out and being a leader, but some of you are restricting yourself on multiple different levels. Like, I can't eat this, I can't hang out with this person, I can't do this, I can't do that. Like, you have a lot of can't in your life, and it is all self-imposed. So give yourself a little sweet treat every once in a while. If there's something that you've been cutting out of your life because you wanted to lose weight or whatever, it is okay to once in a while have these things, because if we restrict ourselves super much, then it's going to actually hinder us from reaching the things that we want to reach. Like, reward yourself, my pile number 3s. And then nourish your temple comes next. So even with the sweet treat, I'm not saying that only eat sweets and only, consume things that are bad for you. No, there's all about balance. So I feel like some of my actually, you know what? The message that I'm getting is some of you are like not even eating, because like 2 eating cards are coming up. Like, are you guys not eating? My beautiful pile number 3s, are you even not even eating? Like, have you let yourself get to a place where somebody has knocked you down so hard that you don't even feel an appetite? Is that what I'm getting right now? Oh, I don't like that. I hate that, because I don't like anybody making us feel that way. I have been there as well, where I just felt like I couldn't even eat anything because of the distress that I was in. And I see that is what is happening for some of my pile 3s, and I need you to nourish your body. Okay, we got that one temple, which is our body, and this is our vessel in this life. Okay, we need to take care of it. Please do not be starving yourself for aesthetic reasons or because of your emotional state. Try to push through, try to eat something healthy every single day, but also if you can't even put anything down and you can't even think about anything healthy, okay, go ahead and get something sweet in your body, whether it's fruits or veggies or something like that, something sweet, if that's something that you could swallow and have into your body, because I see that some of my pile number 3s are not eating. I am very concerned. I am very concerned about that. So please, get yourself something nourishing after this pick a card, okay? Please. Next, we have make an altar. So yes, that's what I'm saying. I feel like you guys are so powerful. And an altar is basically your own personal space where you can do your spiritual things. So not everybody is going to be into like protection spells or anything like that and crystals and all that. But if you are, make yourself a little altar. You're clearly into tarot, right? So maybe if you don't have a tarot deck yet, you can get yourself one or ask for one as a gift. Yeah, I know some people say you gotta get the first one as a gift, but I don't think that that's hard and true, because if you don't have anyone to gift it to you, it's better to get into spirituality and start practicing on your intuition than not even doing it at all just because nobody was there to gift you something. And I see for my beautiful pile number 3s that making an altar is actually going to contribute to your inner peace, because I created my altar this year as well in 2021. And I swear, like, I get so much satisfaction and peace from building my altar and visiting it every single day and doing my spiritual practices every day. So there is a spiritual practice that is going to be beneficial to you to do every single day in 2022, my beautiful pile number 3s. You can start off small. If you're on a budget right now, that's totally okay. We don't have to go balls to the wall. We don't have to go all out for these things. Spend what you can and start working on an altar, because I think that every single woman and man should have a space in their home where it is dedicated to themselves, to things that make them feel good. So what goes on an altar? Candles, flour, essential oils, tarot cards, crystals, whatever you want, pictures of your family, whatever you want, literally whatever you want. And I know some people have altars for their pets like that have passed away. So whatever it is, whatever resonates for you, go ahead and make that altar. Oh, and beauty ritual. That's what I'm saying. Some of my pile number 3s are not even taking care of themselves. Not like just with the food, but you're not like doing any beauty rituals. You're not doing your skincare. You're not taking care of yourself because somebody has knocked you down so heavily that you're just going through life, meandering through life, and not really taking the drive and initiative that you were meant to take. I don't like that. So make sure that you're doing a beauty ritual every single day. Make yourself feel hot. Remember what I said? Didn't I say something about you guys being super, super hot? Like, yeah, like, it's time to pop out. Like, you're super attractive. Put your best outfit on, do your beauty ritual, and step out. All right, and then we got burning bowl ritual. Okay, that makes sense. So I'm going to put that over here because that's a spiritual practice. So burning bowls on the full moon. Anytime a full moon comes, it is a perfect time to release things. Get a burning bowl, write on a piece of paper all the things that you intend to release. For example, I release whatever, fill in the blank, whether it's like negative attachment to X, Y, and Z, or I release insecurity, even things like that. Write all the things that you want to release: people, places, things, habits, personality traits, and we're going to burn it. We're going to burn it after we read it out loud. There is a lot of different full moon rituals that go about this. Go ahead and just Google it so you can find one that fits you, because every single one is slightly different. There's no right or wrong way to do it. But full moon is a perfect time to do one of these burning bowl rituals. Okay, my love? And then finally, I got for you dance. Yes, this is just talking about having more fun in life. Okay, so I have a story and I feel like it's very, very important for my pile number 3s. I resonate with this pile a lot, okay? Like, I had let myself hide from the world for a long, long time. I don't have any personal social medias, and I only got on social media again because I saw what was happening in 2020, and I was like, fuck that. And I was like, it is time for me to pop out. And I see that I'm resonating so much with this pile because you are the next wave of people that need to pop out. I have been noticing that people, more and more people that were not on social media before 2020 have been slowly popping out. I would say since about 2018 is when I started noticing like people that traditionally did not have social media were starting to pop out, and they don't have social media. They don't have personal social media. They only have the medias where they're putting some type of good out into the world or putting some type of content out in the world that has an intention. So for my beautiful pile number 3s, why am I talking about this? Because when you're in that state, not only are you not putting yourself out in a social sense, but it seems that when you're at home, you're also in your own misery and you're not doing things that are fun, like listening to music and dancing. So when I personally started incorporating dancing and music into my life, into my daily life, because there was a long period of time where I was so depressed that I wasn't even listening to music, was not dancing for sure. Go in front of a mirror, literally turn on your music, and if you're living with other people, put some headphones in and twerk. I'm serious. Like, just start dancing, like in front of a mirror, like see how hot you are, like put your cute little outfit on, maybe some lingerie for my divine feminines, and just get into the groove, because this is going to help you actually manifest things. This is going to put you in a high vibrational state for you to take inspired action on whatever it is that your purpose is calling you to do. So all of these things are very, very, very important for my pile number 3s. It's time to tap into your divine masculine and your divine feminine is what I'm hearing. There's been an imbalance. So some of you are more in your divine masculine and not taking care of yourself and tapping into the yin. And some of you are too much into your divine feminine and only resting and relaxing and not taking any inspired action. So gauge where you are. But I did just get that message that my pile 3s are imbalanced in that aspect of their life. So I'm seeing 444 on the timer. Oh my gosh, I am telling you, your guides are here and hot and heavy. This has been the longest reading out of this whole pile so far, but I just feel like all these messages had to come out for my pile number 3s. I cannot wait to see what my pile number 3s accomplish in this life and accomplish in 2022, because I swear I feel like it's just going to be one of these years that just changes your life, because you are completely getting rebirthed. You're stepping back into your confidence and your abilities, and I promise you that it is in your best and highest good to pop out. Whatever that means for you, just pop out and be a part of this world. Shine your light, my love. All right. Oh my gosh. I love this reading so much. I don't even want to end it, but that is all I have for you today, my lovely, lovely pile number 3s. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. And if this resonated with you, go ahead and comment down below what pile you picked so we know that you're a leader, and tell me what you resonated with the most. I love seeing your comments. And also give me a big like down below if you enjoyed this reading. And of course, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, because I post every single Sunday. So go ahead and add Kelly Guidance to your Self-Care Sunday. And remember, always be kind to yourself and others. Until next time. Bye, pile 3. Hi, pile 4. If you chose the Smoky quartz, this is your reading. So for you, my beautiful pile number 4s, I got the Ace of Swords, the 3 of Swords, the Magician, Temperance, Strength, and the Page of Wands. Wow. Okay, so right off the bat, you guys, you're gonna have a really big year in 2022, as I could see, because you have 3 major arcanas, and the major arcana is the highlights of our life, is the bigger changes in life, is the bigger themes in life. You're going to have a breakthrough, and it's going to cause you a little bit of heartbreak or emotional pain, but it is because you realize either a person, place, job, or thing was not right for you. It seems to be something that you have been thinking about a lot in previous years, or maybe it will just come to you in 2022, or even maybe right now you're realizing what I'm talking about, whether it is a person, place, or thing that you have realized it is not right for you anymore. You're going to gain mental clarity, like this is not right for me anymore. So you're going to choose to walk away from it. And it does cause you a little bit of heartbreak, emotional pain, a little bit of grief, a little bit of hurt. But I see that my pile 4s are actually kind of cutthroat because you are getting through it very, very easily. And it seems as if this decision that you make is going to open so many doors for you, so many beneficial things for you, that when you look back at it, yeah, you're going to be like, okay, I had a couple moments where I felt really shitty about that decision, but I am not regretting it at all, not in the slightest, because it has brought me to this place where I am the Page of Wands. We end off with the Page of Wands, which is a free spirit, has a lot of ideas and inspirations. I just saw 222. So if you guys have been seeing 222 a lot, this is your confirmation that you have a decision to make. It could be between 2 things. For some of my beautiful pile number 4s, there's something that you want to do in terms of your own success, in terms of your career. There's something that you want to do, but it seems like you have to walk away from some old things to make it happen. Whether this is somebody that's holding you back, or a job that's holding you back, or even the location that you're currently at is not allowing you to be what you want to be and chase what you want. Literally right after you make the decision, you are going to be able to manifest that dream. As I could see in the Magician card. The Magician is very resourceful. They are super, super powerful, and they take action based off their inspirations. So if there's something that has been inspiring you, and something that you have been wanting to chase, then I see that when you make that decision to put yourself in alignment with that dream, or with that goal, or with that manifestation, then it is going to come to you hot and heavy and really, really fast, because the Magician is here to help us make our dreams a reality. But again, the Magician is not the end all be all. If this is a force that is helping you, then they're only going to work alongside you if you are taking the inspired actions to manifest your dreams. But if the Magician is you, then it is saying that when you do take action, you will be able to manifest very quickly. You are a master manifester is what the Magician card is telling me. With Temperance coming next, make sure that when you're manifesting all these things, that you don't get too carried away and start just manifesting a lot of things that are off your purpose, because the Temperance card does talk about balance. As we can see, they are part divinity and part earth. They have the sun and the moon in either hands. So the sun is our light that we put out into the world, our vitality, our personality, our brand, right? And our moon is our moods, our emotions, our inner world. So you need to balance these 2 things while you're manifesting. So it's important for you to remember when you're manifesting if it is in alignment with your vitality, your life purpose, and also your moods and emotions. So it's just important throughout 2022 to do that, because I see that a lot of opportunities are coming your way. A lot of things are going to come your way. And so sometimes we get mumbly and jumbly because we don't know what opportunities we should take and what we don't want to take, and we don't want to miss out on anything. So sometimes we take all of the opportunities when it's not really in alignment with what we really believe in. So that's what I want you to beware of. But I see all good things for you. And I feel like my beautiful pile number 4s have the discernment to decide what is right and wrong for them, because the Temperance card is all about balance, moderation, patience, and purpose. So some of you might have been trying to chase your purpose. That's what I'm seeing with this. Some of you are leaving like a job or something that you just just don't give a fuck about. Like, you have been clocking into this job or whatever, and you're like, I literally do not care about this job. I'm just waiting for it to be the time to clock out. I can do the job. I'm good at the job. I have mastered the job, basically, but I just don't care about the job. Like, it doesn't give me any type of fulfillment. It doesn't give me any type of pleasure or any type of sense of connection with the world in a way. And I feel like for my beautiful pile number 4s, you need to do a job that fits with your higher purpose. You need to do a job where you feel fulfilled doing it. This is very, very important for my pile number 4s. The strength card talks about strength, of course, and courage. So I see that you have built strength and courage through the process of choosing to do something different with your life. And I'm not telling you guys to quit your job. What can you do to start working on your passions, working on your other projects while you are also working? How can you get yourself to be energized enough to work on your passions and your projects after work, or on the weekends, or whenever you are free from your 9-to-5 job? I see some of you are trapped by your 9-to-5 job, but I'm not saying quit your job, because you're going to need the money to fund your passions and your projects. So even though I'm not telling you to quit your job, some of you are already on the brink of doing so. So that's why the 3 of Swords is coming up. I see that there's just some emotional pain that's going to come with it, because it's like, no matter who you are, everybody talks about it. When they quit their 9-to-5 job, it's a little bit scary, because we're now structureless and we're only responsible for ourselves. I see some of you want to be entrepreneurs, some of you want to be self-employed, doing your own thing, not being controlled by others, as I see in the strength card, because strength is ruled by Leo, and Leo is very, very prideful. They don't want to work with nobody. They don't really care. They want to be their own boss. And then temperance is actually ruled by Sagittarius. So I see a lot of fiery energy with my pile 4. So Sagittarius and Leo could be here. With all this fiery energy, that is why I'm kind of saying, just be careful about your decisions and what you're saying. I sense for some of you, when you're like on the way out of a relationship or on the way out of a job, that you can be really cutthroat. Remember what I was saying in the beginning, really cutthroat? Because right after you make the decision, you kind of just move on with your life, and you're like, well, fuck the other people. I don't really care about the job or the people. And you have that knowledge that you're about to leave this thing or this place or this person, and you're not going to be turning back. So I just want you to be mindful when you're doing that breakup talk or that resignation talk, that you're using poise and grace, okay? Because I'm not saying that you're gonna have to like come back to this person or anything, or this job or anything, but we always want to leave things on a good note. And I see that that's really going to be important for you when you're making these decisions. You want to be graceful in your actions and your speech. I also see that my pile number 4s can get through anything, and they are very, very self-sufficient. So that's why I feel like you guys just have that cutthroat, I'm going to do what I got to do type of mentality. And you also got that mentality where it's like, I don't really need anybody else. Like, I am able to handle my own stuff. That's why you are able to manifest so much in your life, because you are strong and you are capable, and you know that. So that's why you don't really have any doubts within yourself. So you're going to be able to manifest all the things that you want very easily, because doubts get in the way of our manifestation. And since you have very little doubts, you're going to be able to manifest a lot in 2022. Just stay focused on the things that you want to manifest the most. If you haven't already, go ahead and make a vision board for 2022 so you could stay focused on the things that are on the vision board, because I see a lot of opportunities coming to you in 2022, and it's going to be a lot to take care of. It's going to be a lot to balance, and it's important to do a vision board so we could see, okay, this is what I wanted to focus on this year. And of course, if there's something that comes up that is just takes you away, like it's totally the best opportunity for you, but you didn't see it coming, I'm not saying don't take that opportunity. Of course you got to take it, but how far away is it from your vision board? Is it truly something that you want? Was it even in the realm of things that you wanted? Or do you just like it because it looks delicious? You know what I mean? Like, does it just look like a good idea? Does it just look like a good opportunity? Or is it truly a good opportunity for yourself, your spirit, your higher self, and your soul? So that's what we're talking about today. Your higher self's message and guidance for 2022. So I'm just telling you like it is. I'm saying that you are super, super powerful. You are the magician. So we just got to be careful about what we are manifesting, because we can manifest really, really fast. So we don't want to manifest things that are not in our alignment, because it's going to take us off our path. But that is just for a few of you. I feel like some of you are very focused and very, very clear about what you want. I'm seeing 555 on the clock. So that could be a number that you have been seeing. And 555 for me means change. So I see a lot of changes coming to you. I see a lot of new opportunities coming to you. 2022 is going to be the year of change, going to be the year of opportunities, going to be the year to change your life in the direction that you want, to make it more aligned to you. It's leaving the things that doesn't align anymore. So whatever it is, it just doesn't align anymore and you're leaving it. So it's going to cause a little bit of upheaval, but not that much. I see you move on again, like right away. And then finally, with the Page of Wands coming next, I see that through all the tough decisions that you did have to make, you do end up in a place where you have manifested so much and you are getting inspired by your own manifestations, your own actions. And you're getting more ideas and you're discovering more about the world and your own potentials, okay? The Page of Wands actually talks about limitless potentials. I see that my pile fours have so much potential in all different aspects. I sense that with Sagittarius energy here and Leo energy here, that you guys are maybe going to even be traveling all over the world and doing all types of things in this world. Your purpose is vast. It's not one thing. You know how some people have like a very distinct purpose, like one thing that they want to do? I don't see that with you, because with the Magician and Temperance and Strength and the Page of Wands, I just see that you have a lot of things that you are very, very good at. You're good at handling a lot of things too. You're the type of person I feel like that gets bored if you don't have a lot on your plate. Like you get kind of like depressed. Like you get actually depressed and mundane in your life and you're not content when there's just too much downtime. Yeah, my pile number fours are go-getters. They're leaders. They're not going to want to sit back and chill. Like, of course, you're going to have moments where you do rest and relax and chill. But for the most part, I see that with all this fire energy, you are the type of people that need to go out and get it. You're the type of people that need to make a name for yourself. You're the type of people that are leaders. You're the type of people that want to motivate others, inspire others, strengthen others. Because of all the strength that you have gone through, all the things that you have gone through, you want to help others with the same thing. That is what I'm seeing for my pile number fours. And did I talk about the Smokey quartz? Smokey quartz does talk about releasing old patterns, thoughts, and emotions. It helps with grounding, dispelling negative energy. It's good for detoxing the body and energy field from lower vibrations. And it is actually really good for depression, anxiety, and calming. And it brings us a sense of serenity as well. It's all things good about clearing like negative stuff. I see that my pile number four is a cutthroat in 2022, releasing everything that does not align. That is the main message. And then you just become the best and full self because you're not taking any more bullshit. I see that you have taken some bullshit in the past, or you've done things out of alignment in the past, but you're not doing that anymore. You're done with it. You're like, I'm throwing it in the trash, literally. And I'm not going to look back. But again, that's why I had to say you came to that conclusion, but we need to make sure that we're tactful and using finesse when we're leaving something or someone or some place, because we don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. I mean, some of you guys don't care, but I encourage you not to hurt anyone's feeling on your way out. You never know when you're going to see these people again. I'm not saying that you're going to be working for these people again or in a relationship for these people again, but you might just cross their path again, and you just don't want that awkward vibe, right? Like, we just want to keep it cute. All right. And then so let's go ahead and move on to the oracle cards I got for you. So I got abundance. Wow. What did I say? My pile number fours are leaders, and you're going to get so many freaking opportunities in 2022, and you're just not going to even know which ones to take at times, because you're going to get so many and so fast that you're going to be, I'm not going to say like greedy, but you're just like, I don't want to miss this opportunity, right? So like, I'm going to take it, but I don't know if it's in my highest and best good. So let's say you're going to be an entrepreneur in 2022 and you get a lot of sponsorships or something like that, or a lot of brands want to work with you or collaborate with you. And of course you want to work with all these brands, but then are you actually asking yourself, do I even use this brand? Do I even care about this brand? Do I care about their mission? Do I align with this person or this thing or this place? That's something that is very important all throughout 2022 to manifest the right abundance, because abundance can come in a lot of different forms, but we want to make sure that we're aligned with it, because that's going to actually make us feel a lot more fulfilled, because abundance is just abundance if it's just like coming in from all different types of directions and we don't really care about it. It's like your money is just going to end up being like monopoly money. Like, you're going to have so much of it and it's not going to mean anything after you get rich. So something that just popped into my head is Kylie Jenner, right? She's like super, super rich. And I remember there's this time where she was doing an interview and she said, I could buy any car. I could buy any home. I could buy literally anything that I want, but that doesn't make you happy. People don't understand that money doesn't make you happy. And I don't know why that's coming up right now, but I just feel like my pile number fours are really, really going to be super abundant and have a lot of opportunities in 2022, like more opportunities that you could have ever imagined for yourself after you do this thing that you have to leave yourself from, that you have to release yourself from. Like I'm saying, so many opportunities are going to come, and we just got to discern which one is right and which one is wrong. Don't accept everything, because regardless, you're going to be abundant, right? Just make sure it's in alignment with yourself and in your intentions, because why did you even leave your job, or why did you even leave that person, or why did you even leave that place? Because it wasn't in alignment. So why would you put yourself in things that are not in alignment with you again? Like, after you just did this hard decision to leave the stuff that wasn't in alignment, you're going to go and put yourself in misalignment again because you have so many opportunities. No, don't do that. So that's your warning from your higher self of what to keep in mind for 2022. And if you do keep that in mind for 2022, I see that you're going to not only be abundant, but fulfilled and happy. Next, we have the pleasure card. Yes, so that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just going to be a really good year for you. A lot of pleasure, a lot of opportunities. Like, it's going to be like that moment where you're stepping into your fame, right? Or that moment where you're stepping into your energy for the first time. So this is stuff and this is energy that you're not really used to. This is not something that you had before in previous years. So this is something you're stepping into, and you just need to regulate yourself. I feel like that's why temperance is here, because temperance again is balance and moderation, patience and purpose, right? So when you're getting all this abundance, all this pleasure, make sure that it is always in alignment with you. Check in with yourself daily, multiple times a day. Is this right for me? Is this right for me? Is this truly right for me? And you'll know, because you'll get something in your stomach or in your throat where it's like, it's not right for me, or something in your body. Everyone manifests signs and signals differently. Trust that your spiritual team will always be trying to communicate with you. So for example, if you take on some type of deal or some type of partnership, and then a lot of different things are going wrong in your life, like let's say you had a meeting with them, but it gets canceled a bunch of times or delayed a bunch of times, or you get like a ticket on your way, like a speeding ticket on your way to that meeting, that's just a sign and an omen, okay, that you need to pay attention to if that does happen. It is the signs and synchronicities of the world and your spiritual team trying to tell you and teach you that this is not right for you. So make sure you're paying attention to signs and signals in 2022. Is going to be very important for you. And then finally, we're getting openness. So the openness card tells me that yes, be open to all the different opportunities that you're going to get, and open to the pleasures and abundance as well. I feel like the openness card is more related to these two front cards, because in the beginning, before you actually make your decision, I feel like you're closed off. You feel like you're trapped in a person, place, or thing, and you can't really get yourself out of the situation, but you always have free will and you're always able to make your decisions whenever you want. So just be open is what Spirit is trying to say to the different possibilities that you can have. And I feel like some of my pile fours, when I'm talking and I'm saying like you're going to get all this abundance and you're going to get all this pleasure, and your life is not currently like that, and you're feeling like that's not going to happen for me. Like, I don't know what this girl's talking about. It sounds nice, but it's not going to happen. Like, I feel like some of you are thinking that, right? But why are you thinking that way? Just be open to all the different possibilities, because look at all these major arcanas. Like, this is going to be a major change in your life. Like, this is your glow up year. Some of my pile fours are going to glow up major. Like, you are going to be unrecognizable. Some of you are stepping into your power, like I said, and releasing all negative things that are in misalignment. So I feel like if we don't do the inner work, we end up attracting the same things. So I don't really know why I keep coming back to this story and like coming back to this message, but I feel like your higher self and your guides are really trying to hone in and tell you this, because 2022 is going to be a year that you have not experienced before. Like, the things that are going to happen in 2022 is going to be very different from the realm of things that you have experienced in the past. So it's going to be hard to be humble in a way. Like, when, you know what I'm thinking about, and might be a good example, like Justin Bieber got famous at a really young age, and as he said, he didn't know how to act basically, because he was like 17, sitting on a couple $1,000,000, had a big ass house, women wanted him. This is something that he had not experienced before. So that's what I'm saying for you in 2022. It's like a bunch of things that you have not experienced before, things that you've always been wishing for and wanting, is going to be flowing into your life and coming into your life because of your inspired actions. So sometimes it gets a little bit hard to balance everything and like figure out what is right for us and what's not right for us. Like, we want everything, but it's not. It's almost like a test. Like, what do you really want out of all the things I'm giving you? What do you really want to focus on out of all the things I'm giving you? You're going to have abundance of everything, but what is your focus? So that is really, really beautiful for my pile number fours. As long as you remain humble and remain in balance and moderation all throughout 2022, there's nothing other than that I have from your spiritual team. Everything else is just really, really positive in terms of all the things that you're going to manifest. Before we move on to more oracle cards, let's go ahead and take the astro dice. Spirit guides of pile number 4, what messages do you have for 2022? All right, Libra, 7th house, and Venus. Oh my gosh, wait a minute. Okay, so Libra is naturally sitting in the 7th house, this house of one-on-one relationships and partnerships, and then Venus actually rules over Libra. So I did not know this was a love reading, but apparently this is a love reading. Okay, because Venus feels very at home in Libra. Okay, so Libra is a sign that does not like conflict, does not like hurting other people, right? So I feel like when you do have to leave this person, place, or thing, it really is painful for you to do it. And you don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, but I feel like since actually, you know what I'm getting is you don't want to hurt people's feelings. So I feel like you have dealt with a lot up until the point where you were like, nah, I'm done, cutthroat. So I'm urging you to continue being Libra-like and Venus-like and not be cutthroat, because it's actually going to be taking you out of your character if you do that. So if you're on the breaking point right now and you're like, I'm literally on the edge of wanting to leave this person, place, or thing, then just make sure that you're remaining true to yourself, which is your Libra Venus self, and be fair, basically. Treat others and speak to others the way you want to be treated and the way you would like to be spoken to is the message that I'm getting. Another way that I can interpret this, some of my Pal 4s are leaving something that is not right for them, but you do deeply desire love and partnership and a one-on-one relationship. So if that is what you're manifesting, I see that you are going to be able to manifest it, but it seems like you're going through a phase where you're kind of just focusing on yourself, even though this is your desire. This seems to be a little bit more of a lone journey in 2022, or it could be that you have the partner that really helps support you throughout 2022 to manifest your dreams. The best and most beautiful partnerships encourage us to do the things that fill our hearts, to do the things that give us happiness. So I see that some of my Pal 4s have somebody that's really just a ride or die for them. So that's super, super beautiful. I can't get over this roll right now because it's a 7. It's house 7, which is the house of Libra, and Venus rules over Libra. It's all in harmony. I see that you may be Venus dominant. My Pal 4s might have been born on a Friday. Venus rules over Friday. So go ahead and Google what date was, month, day, year, and then it'll tell you like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whatever. And then, so Friday is the day of Venus. So I know my Pal 4s are loving and sensual and beautiful, okay? And you want this harmony in your life, and that's why you're able to attract and manifest so much, because you could only attract what you are. So I see that's why you are the magician. You are just so beautiful. You put so much love and harmony out into the world that you're going to attract that and tenfold. I see that for you, Pal number 4. That's really, really beautiful. So let's go ahead and get some oracle cards. So since I got a love roll, I'm going to take the romance oracle cards. This wasn't really intended to be a love reading, but since I got that roll, I'm very curious about what love messages I can get for you. Pal 4 2022. Okay. So we got codependency. So with the codependency card, it says addictions are affecting your romantic life. So actually, okay, this is all tying in now. I feel like whatever you're in right now, you're codependent on it. You're in a codependent relationship because, again, with Venus in Libra in the 7th house, if you have a focus on that, like if you have a 7th house stellium, that means that you have a focus on other people in your life, and that could cause codependency. So yes, that is literally what I'm seeing. That all makes sense because I was like, this is not a love reading. But what the cards are saying is that I think you're going to leave a codependent situation, whether that's person, place, or thing. It doesn't have to be a person. It could just be a place or a thing as well. But you're codependent on it. What does codependent mean? Codependent means that you are dependent on that person, place, or thing, and they are also codependent on you. Like your moods and emotions are directly affected by that person, place, or thing, and their moods or emotions are also directly affected by your moods and emotions. Like you're merged as one, and it is considered codependency, okay? We want to be independent in our relationships, our work, and our lives. So what I'm seeing with the codependency card and the astro dice roll is that this is what you might have been dealing with, and then you break away from it, and then you end up, going on your path and manifesting things that you're more in alignment with. So that's what I'm seeing, because I felt like this was more of a lone journey for my Pal 4s in 2022. If that is resonating with you, I'm not trying to tell you that you are not going to have a partnership or a one-on-one relationship or love in your life. You will, but it seems like you had just been focusing so much, right? Okay, so the message I'm getting is like, you guys did everything together. For some of you, I didn't want to make it a person thing, but for some of you, it is a person. So if this resonates, this is what it means that you were codependent. You were doing everything together. You were living together. You were going to the grocery store together. You did not do errands without each other. You always texted each other, even if you lived together. You were always sending each other pictures. You were always asking for the other person's opinion. You were always going to their events. They were always going to your events. You were turning down girls' nights or boys' nights to be with this person, even though you lived together. Does that resonate resonate. Like you were just always together. Like people never saw you without each other. People were like mixing up your names, you know what I mean? Like they were combining your names and mixing up your names because you were always, literally freaking always together, and people could not distinguish you two apart anymore because you were so similar. I'm not here to judge, and I'm definitely not judging, but I'm encouraging you to be independent. And I feel like you were also fed up with this. You didn't want this person to be your shadow anymore, or this job to be your shadow anymore. So even if it's not a person for you, replace everything I said with the job, or maybe even the place, or maybe even a family member. You know what I mean? Like you're always together, or you're always just relying on each other way too much. It's not wrong to rely on people that are dependable, but when you're doing it so much where you're just merged as one person and people can't even like tell you guys apart anymore, it's at a point where it's not good for you. It's not in your best or highest interest anymore. Not for you, and not for the other person or the other place or even the job. The job probably doesn't value you as much as you value them, because you're giving yourself a lot to the job if it is a codependent situation. The job, like, I'm not trying to be cutthroat, but the truth is any job will just replace you if you quit, or God forbid something happened to you. But it seems like you are giving so much into this thing or this person or this place, and it is time for you to just break away from it. And once we do, I see that you're stepping into your manifestation abilities. You're able to finally rediscover yourself with the Temperance card, and you're going to become a stronger person. You're going to change completely, basically, once you release yourself from these bonds, whether it's a person, place, or thing, okay? I actually want to get one more romance oracle card because I just feel like there's something else to be said. Oh, one popped out immediately. Heart-to-heart conversations. You know, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, I just feel like my pile number 4s are Libra-like, and you don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, but you're kind of at that point where you're at a breaking point. So you're just like really want to have that heart-to-heart conversation where you're like, this is not working for me anymore. I need to be the best and highest self for myself, but you don't know how to even start it because it's like y'all live together or you're always together and people can't even distinguish you two anymore. Like, you don't even know where to begin to start that conversation. But I see in 2022, you're going to get some mental clarity and a breakthrough about how to deal with this, because, you know, codependency is not good. And actually, you know, for some of you, I don't want to make this like all negative and all like break up. You don't have to break up. Maybe some of you are just gonna end up living apart for a little bit, going into separation, which I know some people are like, I don't believe in breaks in relationships and stuff. A break is fine. Like, I don't know. I just feel like a break doesn't mean like go see other people or go date other people. A break literally just means I need to collect myself. You need to collect yourself so we can understand what's going on. And it doesn't mean anything. You could still remain loyal while you're in a break. For some of you, I see that you're gonna take a separation or a break so you could collect yourself, so you could have some of that independence, and then when you guys come back together, it's going to be beautiful. Like, you're going to be able to be independent, but still together. Okay, so this is actually a big growing point that a lot of people I don't see talking about. But I have a lot of friends, and I know a lot of people that have been in relationships for years and years and years. And we have been talking about growing pains for a long time. I have talked about growing pains with a lot of different people, okay? Especially if you're young, if you're like a teenager, or if you're in your 20s, this is a time of growth. And it doesn't mean that you have to leave this person, but you probably grew up together. Like, you literally probably have been together for so long and you grew up together. So of course you're going to be like kind of like the same person, but you don't want to be, right? So you want to grow into who you are. And then so a lot of couples that I know have taken a break, and this is the couples that have been together for 5-10 years and end up getting married. And they say that break was what made them who they are, like, as a couple, because they were able to take that time and really discover themselves. And a lot of the time, this comes in the form of somebody going off for something else, like school. I have a lot of friends that have, you know, teach English in a different country and stuff like that, and that helps the relationship. Like, they still decided to be loyal to their partner during this time of separation, but they were like, hey, I gotta go off and do this thing. I gotta go off and do this thing to make me independent and discover the world. And the person that you're with, if they're the right person for you, you have that heart-to-heart conversation and they will understand it. They should understand it if they really love you. If it is extremely codependent, they might come off as scared. They might come off as like, I'm scared, but they might not say it like that. Like, it's really hard to be vulnerable with people, even if you've been with them for years sometimes. And just tell them that, you know, I know you're scared, but I'm willing to keep working on this if that's what you want. Don't say that if you don't want it. If you are willing to work on it while you're in separation, then go ahead and say that. With the codependency, like that's triggering for me because like I had went through that, and I feel like most people do. Most people that have been in long-term relationships like 5+ years, it's hard to distinguish yourself, okay? Especially if you're young. If you're started as a teenager, even preteen for some of us, and into our 20s, that transition from college to working full-time is one of the biggest initiations into adulthood. So if you're in that same place right now, because I see a lot of my viewers are around the same age as me and younger as well, but all of us are around our 20s or even some teenagers, right? So this is a very pivotal time. And if you feel like this is the right person for you, I'm not saying leave them, but if you have codependency issues with this person and you want to be the best version of yourself while they are being the best version of their self, you're going to have to do the work. You're going to have to take that time apart. And I know some couples, like I have talked to some couples where they keep the line of communication open. But like I said, I have a lot of friends that will go and teach English in different countries, or they go to college in a different state or a different city. And that actually helps their relationship. It breaks some relationships, sure, but it does help some relationships because it helps to show you that you can be independent from this person and also still have a connection with them. I think that romantic relationships, I'm really going on a rant, I'm sorry, but I just feel like this is like the message that needs to be out there right now. So I think that a lot of people view relationships like separate from friendships, but the best relationships start as friendships first. And I'm not saying that friendships can't be codependent, but it's less likely that you're codependent on a friend. So relationships are muddy because it's sometimes like you spend so much time together and you love each other so much and you rely on each other so much and you spend so much time together that it ends up being codependent. And you can do that with friends as well, but there's some type of boundary with a friend. It could be because of the physical intimacy part of a relationship that makes us feel this way, especially with hormones and all that. But regardless, what I'm trying to say is try to put more of a friendship aspect into your relationships to help balance it out. It can't be all like partnership, relationship, love, love, love at all times, always together. Like I know a lot of us idealize relationships like Yono Oko and John Legend. But honestly, you guys, I've talked about this on my channel before. That was a super, super codependent relationship. Like, I know we want people to write poems about us, songs about us, spend all their time with us, never want to be apart from us, be head over heels with us. Of course, that's like, as a hopeless romantic, like, of course, that's what I wanted as well. But that fed into my codependency, idealizing relationships like John Legend and Yono Oko. Like, it is actually not the best. I don't even know. It's just all bad for your soul growth, okay? When you're depending way, way too much on a relationship, like I'm telling you, your relationship is going to be stronger if you can get that sense of independence. You don't want to be needy. You don't want to be weepy, and you don't want the other person to be needy or weepy either. So once we tap into our own passions, our own play, then we are going to be able to come together and share something beautiful and build a good life together. Okay, you guys? Whew, man, that was way more than I thought. That's what I'm seeing for you guys. I don't think everyone resonated with that. I feel like I don't always go on a rant with codependency, but I think this is the first time codependency came up in any of my readings on my channel so far. And I have gone on this rant to people in real life because, you know, it's just a very, very prominent thing, especially in relationships in this day and age, because we're always connected through social media or texting or everything. Think about the times of yesteryear, you know, where your parents, depending on their age, had to go to their boyfriend or girlfriend's house and knock on the door to hang out, or they would have to phone their home phone to see if they're home. You know what I mean? It's just different now. We're always connected and it causes codependence. Okay. Whew. I am done with that rant. I just really wanted to, you know, give that lesson because I don't know if some of my Pile 4s has somebody to tell them that stuff. Some of my Pile 4s may not have other friends that have been in long-term relationships, or it doesn't even have to be long-term. Codependency can brew even in short-term relationships. But yeah, I see that once you guys take some time apart, or some of you are going to decide to completely leave the codependent situation through a heart-to-heart conversation, you are going to get a lot of beautiful things. I mean, look at this. Like, you're gonna gain your strength back and you're just gonna be inspired again to take on life. Look at these two cards too, like they're gray and dark, and then it just like the damn rainbow is out. So I just feel like for my Pile 4s, to focus on yourself in 2022 is the move. And you are going to get the abundance and pleasure that you are seeking, but you just have to be open to different possibilities. Okay, this reading has been super, super long. But yeah, that's all I have for you, my beautiful pile number 4s. Sending you a lot of love and light. I know that you're going to be able to get through this and able to get through the codependency. Have those heart-to-heart conversations, and I know everything's going to work out for you. So if you did enjoy this reading and you did resonate, go ahead and comment down below and tell me what you resonated with the most and what pile you picked, because I always love to read your comments about what resonated. And of course, if you did enjoy this reading, give me a big like down below, and if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I post every single Sunday, so go ahead and add Kelly Guidance to your Self-Care Sunday. And remember, always be kind to yourself and others. Until next time. Bye, Pal 4.